Seth got the waves. They don't know the truth, so they study. Run up on a nigga, now he blasting. No show, I need a fall for the money. Only riding with the soldiers in the money. Break free, you gon' die like the last thing. We don't get phased by the traffic. We just want fame and a mansion. Money only evil in the last thing. No peace for the beast. So if I gotta fight just to breathe, let be. My people still caged, not free. Living in the land of greed, so I don't need a reason to bleed. Before I go, I'll leave. A friend of an upper enemy, let me speak. See, I know you ain't real, you a leech. How you say you practice what you preach, and my brother's still dying in the streets. Yeah. If you want smoke, you can have it. Running from the class, ain't bandit. We gon' use force like it mandate. And they kill up, but my niggas stick out. No passion. When you hear me scream, fuck the system. You can keep it cold, I ain't a victim. And if you ain't involved, keep your distance. I can never kick you with a snitch. The runner said he got his first shipment. Yeah. Now we doing chemistry in kitchens. Tell him stay persistent. Hey. Yeah, this is day of the resistance. Cruel and vicious. I know you heard me, you ain't listening. I thought he had time, he didn't. Died in an instant. I'ma be the greatest. They took an L, but we going through some phases, and I was born broke, so this money couldn't change it. Did it on my own, fuck a pace it. Till everybody eating, I made it. They tired of me preaching about insane shit. Just a bunch of old faces, stuck up in the 80s, ready for the darkest phases. Cool, we've been to the darkest places. See the fire in my eyes still blazing. I wish a lamb would try aiming. Just let me speak. Just let me speak, yeah. I'ma be the, yeah. Oh, going through some phases. This money couldn't get it on my own, yeah. Just let me speak. I am the true name.
Yes, big up my people. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. Have we got all the mods in the chat this evening? How are you this evening, my people? How are you this evening? Are you well? Can't see the chats moving. What's going on? I hope you've had a wonderful week. I hope it's been positive and blessed as my week has been. And I hope that we are blessed and highly favored in all angles. And I'm going to start with a prayer tonight. Before I begin, I'm going to go according to my tradition. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord that he is my refuge and my fortress. My God, in him will I trust. Surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thy trust. His truth shall be thy truth and buckler. Oh my God, I think my battery's going low. Let's hope this goes on. Don't worry, we're coming back, people. We're coming back. What is going on tonight? Not sure. I hope you can see me or hear me before you can see me, because I can't see myself at the moment. Hold on now. Stay put. What is going on here? Right, can you guys see me? I should be on the live differently. Should be on it. There we are. I had a backup plan. I don't know if you guys can hear me. I look a bit weird because there's no lighting and it all went off. I don't know if you can see this, guys. Yeah? Let me tell you. God knows why this thing isn't charging. Can you guys see me? Put one if you can see me. I'm a bit blurred, I know, but you can hear me, right? I'm just trying to get back into the system on the other one, but I had this as backup because let me tell you, we are fighting some powers tonight, my people. Remember me tell you, we are fighting some powers tonight. We certainly are. Right. Let's try get back into this. Unbelievable. Okay, you can hear me. Brilliant. So I'm on my backup. I'm on my backup because we're not cutting no live tonight. You see this thing? I can't even believe that just happened. No, man. I knew there was powers and certain elements. This is why I said we're starting with a prayer. Do you get what I'm saying to people? Right, am I back on? I don't know what is going on here. Technical difficulties. Here we are. Right. Right, people. Hey. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? I'm not sure what's going on tonight. Hey. We are back in business. We are back in business. And you guys couldn't hear me before, and I said that I had my backup laptop there, but I forgot that I turned it down. That's why you couldn't hear me, right? But I had my backup because I said, I've been praying and fasting this week, and I knew there was powers surrounding this week. The last week has had some serious powers trying to penetrate. And notice as I started to pray, there's something like off. Can you believe it? But I made sure I put the backup one on. I usually put it on a little bit halfway through if I need to share anything or whatever and make myself more dexterous. But that was very interesting. Let's do this, MG. I saw before the live went on, because I can see the comments, I saw somebody asking about members content. Do you know what? Just beat me. I've been trying to say it for a while, do it for a while, and it will come, and it is coming, and we are going to have some interviews with some past victims and survivors and go more in depth with them in a way that we hadn't done before. So that's coming up as well, and there are things that are coming up. But I just find it really interesting that just happened. Like, what is going on here? What is going on here? He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, he is my refuge and my salvation. In him will I put my trust. Surely he shall deliver me from the snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover me with his feathers, and under his wings. This is crazy. Like the electrics are going again. This is mad. Why is this going up and down, guys? Am I getting lighter and darker? What the hell? What the hell? Right. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. He shall be my shield and my buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at my side, and 10,000 at your right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall you, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, for he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. Thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Because he has set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him, and I will honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. And for those who know, you know. For those who know, you know. That's all I've got to say. You see the powers that we've been fighting, and everyone knows it. If you know, you know. You know that if you're able to cleanse yourself in certain ways, if you're able to fast and pray, you're able to connect to realms and you're able to see and hear, you know? You see some of these little dirty abyawakas that's going on out there right now in the community. They don't come through a clean vessel that is called the Holy Spirit, not the Holy Ghost. We don't deal with all that Catholicism and that Eurocentricized Christendom. We don't deal with none of that. We deal with the real thing. We deal with the original source, yeah, which is Yahweh. That's who we deal with. So if they're gonna come, let them come, because I'm protected by the Most High One. And we've done this before, haven't we? His Time Is Up family. I deliberately did not put up a face this week, and I have lots that I can put up right now. I deliberately didn't do that because I want to answer some of the nasty little spurious claims that's coming out of what I've called autumn. I'm gonna put that up in the chat. Oh no, it's gonna cut it. Oh, that is crazy. That is crazy. No, man, that is. Can you guys actually hear me now? I have no idea what is going on. A full moon tonight, sweet fantasy. It must be a full moon tonight. And this one isn't patterned properly. This actual. Can you guys hear me? Put up a one if you can hear me. I think you should be able to hear me. I'm going to give that one a rest for a while, but this one is a different. Remember the old background? This one's the old background. Oh, you can hear me. That's good. Hey, full moon tonight. We will not be moved. We will not be moved. And a lot of what I want to show tonight is on that laptop. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think it just needs to juice up, probably. More than likely, that's what it needs to do. But I can still show stuff from here. Just a little bit slower on this laptop. You remember the old Brock Up one, people? The old one that was giving trouble and all the rest of it. This is the old one. So you remember how it used to be? Exactly. At least we got through the prayer. Shabbat shalom, my sister. Yeah, start with prayer. I mean, and bat after wicked people. Them listen. You know how these people are light and wicked. I wanted to come on this tonight because I'm going to clear up a few things. Yeah, I'm going to level the grounds. I bet I fuck up in ya. That's what I put for my thing. I love that. I love that track. Everything about it, I love it because it is so rebellious and reactive. I love TJ. I don't necessarily like that kind of music normally, but that individual, that his word construction, his intent within his music, not all of it, because some of it is all about slackness and whatever. But when he comes with a thing, he comes with an intention. He gets aggressive. It kind of drops with me. I love TJ. And that particular song, Drift, just makes me want to go to war on the right people, So anyway, I've been listening to that song, and that's what I put the caption up of on Instagram, because if I really wanted to, if I really let off in this community of ours, and I mean all of those that take a shot at me, all of those that try to, and I'm not talking about my trolls, I'm not talking about the people that I call out who end up joining. This is what I was going to say before that other one locked off, who end up joining here you go, guys. This is what they end up joining. Every time we call somebody out, every time especially the ones that we prove beyond reasonable doubt are as wrong as we say they are. You know, especially them ones. They join Autumn. Autumn is the Afua. Oh, hang on, I've got it wrong. I've done it the wrong way around, guys. I want you to get it. I want us to ban this. Let's band it about. Yeah, I've done it the wrong way around. All this confusion. Yeah, that's how it's spelled. Forget that one. Autumn. This is where these people go to study what it is they think they know about Afua. I hope I didn't just hide that again. There we go. Autumn. The Afua University of Troll Misinformation. This is where they all go to study. Every one of them. You know, it doesn't matter who we have investigated, called out, who comes to us and tells us about them. The minute that we expose these nasty people, they all join Autumn, AUTM, the Afua University of Troll Misinformation. That's where they go. Because they all come with the same rhetoric, the same lies, the same rhetoric, the same everything. You understand? It's all the same. It's all the same. And then they lend from each other. They share notes. So they'll go to one little nasty page, one little nasty fake profile on Instagram, chatting a bag of nonsense that don't go like that. That's right. Thank you, Gregory. The Afua University of Troll Misinformation. Autumn. So you see, from now on, when they start their foolishness, I'm going to say go back at autumn, because you don't really study good at autumn anyway. Idiots, them. But we come for level the thing. That's what it is. And between this week and next week, we come for level the thing. That's what we've come to do. So you're going to see what's going to roll out after that. There are certain things that I will answer to, and there's certain things I don't have to, so I won't. And that's my prerogative. And I don't really business, and I don't really care. So let me catch you up, guys. Let me catch you up. Because you see those people, especially those that have joined Autumn very recently, with their nastiness and their lies and their bad attempts at Photoshop. You see them that only just come. It's always the hurry come up ones, isn't it? That think they got it locked. It always is, isn't it? But what they need to do is scroll back 3 years on my Instagram and 2 years on here and watch every single live and every single post on this journey that we've been on between Instagram and here and Tanzania and here, right? This country. They need to go back and really brush up on who named Afua. And even more significantly, okay, am I freezing, guys? I'm going to try to bring this thing back on. It's really getting on my nerves. It never does this. It never does this. Oh, man. Everything's plugged in. I don't see the issue. Hey. Mad. Right. Can you hear me now? Jesus, I don't know what is going on tonight. It is actually going a bit haywire in this studio tonight, if I can call it that. Yes, you can hear me. I'm back. Oh, my word. Powers, but in a nice couple of time. It's as simple as that. Right, so where was I? Can one of the mods remind me? Because I'm all over the place now. I'm getting disorientated. And this thing is just frozen completely. God only knows what's happening with this one. Hey, this is weird. Right. Where was I, people? What was I talking about? What was I talking about? Guys, what was I talking about? I've completely gone blank of what I was talking about. I think I was talking about tonight's theme, fish and chips, is about me trying to level some stuff. That's right. That's where I was. Thank you. That prompted me. And autumn, yeah, the Afua University of troll misinformation, and how they all feed off of each other, how they all use the same material, you know, from each person, and try to come up with original stuff. Yeah, the Afua autumn. They all graduate from autumn. And as that's right, that's what I was saying. So the latest entrant into the Afua University of Troll Misinformation really thinks they're clever, very, very clever indeed. And they need to scroll back on the journey to understand who named Afua. That's what I was saying. They really do. They really, really do. Because it's not that kind of party. It really, really isn't. Now, you guys might remember, not this year, January, last year, between last year, November time. No, where am I going? So not this year, January, last year, January, I think. So we're talking about nearly 2 years ago, actually. Yeah, you guys remember, it's if you scroll back, you will see the whole journey. It's on Instagram. We've done whole lives about it. There's been a whole battle going on forever about stuff, you know? Well, I don't know if they're trying to scramble my life. I've got a feeling, actually, that my life might be interrupted tonight. And it could well be. You know, it could well be. There could be feds outside trying to scramble my life. I've heard them do things like this. It says that my Chromebook has restarted unexpectedly. Didn't know I was due for an update. Okay, let's try again. Right. So what's happened is, in the run-up, the aftermath of the story that we've been covering the last couple of weeks, that individual, DJ Styler, has gone to the police. Another one from autumn going to the police. I don't know why it is that you guys, on the one hand, you want to call me this hardened criminal, yeah? And on the other hand, you think that calling the police is going to faze me. You think that going to prison for my principles and my beliefs is going to faze me. I'm trying to figure it out. Am I this hardened criminal that you want to call me? Just, you know, they used to call Nelson Mandela a criminal and a terrorist. Interesting that. In fact, Jesus was called that as well. And they nailed him to the cross. Let me try and get back in this thing. People, right. Does it say that I'm back on the other device? Hopefully I'm running well. I mean, it says it's charging, so I don't understand. I keep my hands up here. I'm going to keep my hands on my head in case people say I'm trying to stop my life myself. You know what these people are like, innit? The imagination that these people have on them. But what I'm trying to say is, am I this hardened criminal or am I not? That's what you people think I am, right? Let me tell you something about me. I'm not a hardened criminal. I'm nothing near a hardened criminal. But what I am is a passionate Black woman. And what that means, when you're really connected that way, when you fear no one but the living Father, Mother, Creator, truly, not just words, truly, You see, when you move in that energy, you're not scared of anything. So if I don't fear death and I don't fear being incarcerated for my beliefs and what I believe in, because I've never ever been incarcerated for anything else, really. Yeah. Big up Young Spray and Empress Ice Cream, Queen Ice Cream, the poster girl. I hope you guys are going to get over on Sunday at 2 p.m. It premieres on RTM podcast, really the most podcast. I'll put another post up or something and something maybe on the community wall. Go over there and get that, because you guys are going to get quite a bit of my story. And what's interesting about that is that my oldest daughter, who has grown up with me, I had her when I was almost 19 years old. So we've grown up together. She's 35 years old now. Yeah, she was in the studio when we were recording that, and she doesn't get involved. She's the one that's been against it. Yeah. But I think being in that studio and her sort of now jumping in comments because of that interest, and she originally got interested because some football pundit was on his show the week before. I'd never heard of him before that. So when I said to her I was doing this, it rang a bell with her at that point. And so she said, I'll roll with you, you know? Because you never heard of Spray before, the week before that. It was the Lady Lacheur thing that he put out the week before that brought that to my daughter's attention, because she's a mad gooner. Yeah, Arsenal girl. And apparently some pundit guy was on it with him while he was making those comments. So she became interested, and the following week she hears me saying that I'm going to record this, because obviously this was recorded, I think, just after our live. Yeah, just after our live. So it was last week, Saturday, that was recorded. Thank you, my sister. Thank you. Thank you, DA. But yeah, so that was recorded last week, Saturday. And obviously things have unfolded since then, which is a shame, really. I wish it had happened before that, and then I could have talked about it. But I've taken down a couple of posts off Instagram. I haven't taken them down. I've kind of put them on private or whatever, so they can't be seen, I think. I don't even know what I'm doing, because the delete button has disappeared. Can someone help me out, please? And I did something, which I think has taken it down, because I can't see it. So hopefully no one else can. But I had a call from Hammersmith Police Station the other day, the other evening, quite late at night, actually. Hammersmith Police Station. I think these people need to go back and watch when Tony Clark, the big pedo from Brixton Dessa, tried to go on with the same thing. And the difference with these people and Tony Clark is that Tony Clark at least had money to bring a defamation case, of which, sorry, but you didn't win nothing. You understand? We all know how that went, or is going, because it hasn't concluded yet. And that's the other thing. Defamation takes at least a couple of years. Really does. At least. Because we're going into year 2 pretty soon with that one. It takes at least, and I was told that originally by a legal person, at least a couple of years, and a good, a good 30 grand or more, depending. So good luck with the Bruck Pocket people who jump on it because this guy said that he was going to do it and saw it through, and now you think that you can. Do you know what I mean? It's just classic crab in a barrel, off-key Negroes, and I will say it because I do differentiate them from BLAKK, proper upstanding black people. We all know who we're talking about. Them that have been holding us back from plantation times with their mentalities. You know what? To some extent, I understand the pathology of a paedophile and how they think, how they're wired. They're narcissists. They can't really give up power. So to some extent, understanding that they're just wired that way, I expect them to go and do the things that they do in terms of jumping on, chatting lies, talking rubbish, because that's what they spend their time doing. Gaslighting their victims, grooming them, bullying them. That's what they spend their time doing. But you see all those that are on it for simple bad mind and grudgeful towards Afua. Them are the people who, as I say, will stumble and fall by the wayside. I will trample you under my feet. Why? Because my cause is righteous and yours is not. So when you're sitting there a daytime while the rest of us are paying into the king's wallet and paying our taxes and going to work, and you obviously, evidently do not have gainful employment, because otherwise you could not sit there and produce all of this. And if you do, then you have no social life, no family life, and you're actually just a lonely saddo. Because for you to have the time to sit down and do all of these things and constantly be on my tail, how sad are you? This is all I've got to say. So I usually try and ignore it. Screenshots come in because my people keep me informed, and I go, I have a laugh about it. Do you know what happened this evening? Baby Afua and her friend came running in because they went for a walk around the block, and they came running in, giggling and laughing about, falling about laughing. And they were like, Baby Afua was like, Mummy, her friend found you on, you came up on TikTok, and it's a troll page, right? Where they're talking about my dentist, my teeth, and all of this stuff, but it's really done in like quite a comical way, and all three of us was busting up laughing. I don't think these people understand me, who I am. Do you really think them things are going to harm me? I used to have a beautiful pair of pearly whites when I was coming up. Yeah. And guess what? When you get of age and you lose teeth because of having children and different things that happen, your teeth move out of place. And when you smoke as well, these are the things that happen. Now, these people that are doing what they're doing, they're still young and in their prime minute, and I am not insecure about that. When I get the money, I might go and have one of them teeth jobs over in Turkey that everyone's doing, because I do want to do that. That's the one bit of nip and tuck that I would like to do, right? But they seem to think this is going to hurt me. What it shows to me, right, is just how much you don't have any intellect. That's why you can't come on here and challenge me with your shit and the lies. I mean, the one thing I have to give them, they're very, very inventive in terms of the things that they think they know about Afua. But it doesn't burn my skin. It doesn't harm me. I don't care. I've always been a person that was able to laugh at myself, be true to myself. And as I say, I've had my hot girl time, believe it or not, in my time. I'm a woman approaching 60. I've got 6 years staring down the line before it gets to the big 60. It ain't long, you know? So I'm just enjoying myself. And I know that as a woman of 54, doing what I'm doing, being through what I've been through in life and all the rest of it, I'm doing pretty okay. And because I know that, I know I'm beautiful, LB. Them not have to tell me that. But it just goes to show you the level of gaslighting that victims go through, much less me. Look at how they treat the messenger. Is it any wonder that sisters don't want to speak up in this atmosphere? You know, this energy that is created in our community. We got people like that big-head gal who says she's in her late 30s, early 40s. And if you look like that now, I'm going to bring out some pictures if I can find any of me in my 40s. You'd have frightened. You'd have frightened. I certainly didn't look as battered as you, Linnea, in that time. And I haven't answered her for a bit. But let's just say that this is my prelude. And on my lives, it won't be me sitting down talking for 6 hours with no link for nobody to come on and challenge you, nobody in the comments, you not being able to interact or whatever, and me just listening to my own voice. I find it really interesting. I keep saying it. I find it really, really interesting that when it comes to what we present, everyone jumps up and asks for evidence. But when it comes to the rubbish that the people from Autumn spew out, no one asked for a thing, because not one of them come with any type of document. Not one of them come with any type of person from my life, my real life, to bear witness to what they are saying. Yeah. Not one of them come with any receipts. Nothing. They just chat shit all day long, every day. But everybody jumps on it. The Autumn people, their numbers keep growing for every person that we call out. They jump on, they get a fake page, and then they start spewing their rubbish. But you see these fake pages? This is what they don't seem to realize. And they're not figuring it out. The puzzle will come together, you guys, when you see the fruit of my labor with these people. Because my mother and father always taught me that a still tongue keeps a wise head. And I've had some of my team screaming at me, these people are going unchallenged, Afua. Why aren't you saying something? Because I'm tired of them. They bore me. Their game ain't even original. It's all been done before. These ones that jump on, especially look at Ari come up on them, the little Johnny come latelys, who think that they're doing something amazing or something new and original to try to harm Afua with playground memes and foolishness. You can't rock my self-concept. Do you understand? it just makes me laugh. It really makes me laugh. But it's driving certain people in my personal life, actually, to sit up and pay attention, because I've always kept that very separate. And my people, them, have always don't want to know. They don't even jump on the lives. And I'm definitely not my children. My children do not watch the lives. And of course not baby Afua. It's set for over 18s, you know? But my wider family, they don't watch it. Some of the enemies in my family, we've all got them. I reckon some of them are the trolls, mate. And we've talked about them. We all have them in our families, right? But none of them can't come and face me, because none of them ain't got diddly squat that they can come with. Oh, I went to jail. All right, that's fine. I can prove what I went to jail for if I show my DBS. Will I show my DBS? I might do if I'm in the mood one day. But actually, I don't have to, because it's a private document. Why do I have to? It's a matter of public record. I'm sure you can find these things out. But no, I've been done for Class A, and I'm a drug dealer, and I'm this, and I'm that, and I'm devil knows what. Young Spray will facilitate my story on Sunday when it comes on to that, for those that have not already heard it on this platform. Yeah? But let me get back to what I was saying. Oh, okay. Thank you, guys. Sorry, I just got to check something, people. Do you know what? The older I'm getting, I find I can't multitask, you know? I find I can't multitask. Yeah. But yeah, I was saying about this person, about your this and your that. I mean, never looked so batter up at 30-something. And I definitely did not look like that at 30s, in my 20s, in my teens. I was a hot girl, body the lot. And that's why if you look at my exes and then you look at yours, actually, this idiot girl named Hungry Belly, Afro Belly, then you might understand the levels. But when you get to my age, just have a look at you then. Because I don't think it's going to be a very pretty picture. Do you? Oh, yeah, I love this. Someone just sent me a message saying, Afua, this is for the trolls. Never try and destroy someone's life with a lie when yours can be destroyed with the truth. I love that. Thank you. Blessed love. You know who sent that. You know who sent that. Thank you very much. Let me see this other one now. Why? You see? People are chatting. See, this is it, guys. Yeah, I hear you guys. I know you're sending me like your little private messages and stuff, and I really appreciate it. But you know what? We've been doing this for 3 years with me standing in the gap. There was, in the beginning, I was taking body shots, left, right, and center, head shot, heart shot, everything, especially for Vincent Rat's victims, because I stood in the gap for those sisters. I refused to allow them to be identified in any way, shape, or form. You understand me? If you know, you know. And you know what we went through in trying to get the police to stand up. How do you think we ended up calling up Brixton Police in the first place? Calling them out, demonstrating outside their place. Why did we do that in the first place? You that have been on the journey, you guys know why. It's because they weren't dealing with Vincent Rat and listening to those victims and taking those statements to the point where they all 16 of them turned back and said, nah. And then we started getting testimony of how much they were involved. Do you understand? We saw last year when they tried to get me on trumped up charges and baby Afua was filming at the foot of the stairs and they're trying to arrest me and trying all kind of things until the end they got me. Then they had to let me go and now I'm suing them. And we already know the police are after me. They already know how I move. They've wanted to shut me down forever. Yeah? And, well, I'll tell you one thing. Anyone out there that says that they're standing up for their people in Demia Timia, especially our people, yeah, or who claims to be some kind of mujahid, and you ain't wrestling up with the powers that be, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Because if you're really saying what needs to be said, the powers that be ain't gonna like you, and neither is your own community. Look at how they did Sasha. Look at how we treated her as a community in what she was trying to do. You know? We do it every time. I could give you a million examples. That's why we always leave the door open for our people to be assassinated, vilified, brought down. We leave the door open because of our own nasty little mentalities. But you know me, as always, If you want me to comply with anything and you want me to do what I'm supposed to be doing, don't tell lie upon me. That's the bit I cannot take, my people. Don't tell lie on me. Say what I said. Yeah? Say what I said, because I'm going to own what I said. Let me share some things with you guys, yeah? I'm going to share some stuff with you guys. I'm going to answer a few things tonight. I want a short one tonight, because I've got to get really early in the morning. But I'm going to share a few things with you. I'm going to answer a few things. I can't get to the other flipping page, man. Okay. Because it's on there what I actually need to give you. Okay, this might be happening. Anyway, technicals. I need a studio. I've decided I need a studio and I need someone to help me. Is any volunteers there? Yeah, I did go to Brixton Police Station. We went there twice with demonstrations. Yes, we did. Because we were not happy. And we went outside Lambeth Town Hall because we're still not happy. And that's still ongoing. It hasn't gone anywhere. This is what I don't understand with my people. Educating yourself, no man. Find out how long these things can take. Look at Punray. Yeah? And I want people to DM me, actually, if you are in the demonstration, because we are going to put some numbers at the Crown Court. Punray is up next month. That's 3 years since we that case started. In fact, it's more, because it was reported to the police. Is it more? Could be 4. I don't know. It's going on 4 years, 3.5 years. That's been in the making, and it's only coming to court now next month. And that's just one person with one victim. How long do you think it takes to investigate 40 years worth of scores of victims? How long do you think that takes? How long do you think that kind of case would take to get to court? But you see the same mentality that says, black people ain't never going to be free. We ain't never going to see it in our lifetime. It's the same mentality that says, what cases have you bring? Nothing ain't happening, because it's only been 3 years. Plantation mentality. I can't deal with these people. I really can't. You don't know what you're talking about. Yeah? And as usual, you don't know how to deal with longevity and legacy. That's what you people don't understand about the thing. Channels. So I'm not understanding why this ain't working now. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this is not working at all. I'm going to have to try and get it up on a different bit. There's something. You know what? Let's sit back, because one of the things that's going on out there, before we get to what I really want to talk about, actually, one of the things that I keep seeing repeat narratives of, and what's interesting about Spray's page, you see all the trolls that we've blocked. I see all like Delhi 51, Kazi Cross, all these people that we blocked and forgot about because they were causing too much trouble and chatting too much rubbish that don't go like that on this platform. They're all over there. I was dying. I had a little play with a couple of them and then went again at one point. But I said, you see, Adi, I'm starting to really get it after 3 years of learning social media. I think I'm starting to actually really get how they play, you know? The Punray case hasn't been heard yet. It's coming to court next month. But I'll put out the details for that, because it would be good to have some resistance shown there, but maybe not at the beginning, you know, when perhaps people are giving evidence and stuff like that, especially his daughter. But you know, even the fact that he's pleaded not guilty and he's allowing it to happen, he's making his daughter go through a whole court case, shows how evil and what a demon that man actually is. Honestly, it's just something else. And, you know, that was another one. Oh, you know, where's your evidence? Where's your evidence? When the evidence finally got dropped on them, everybody molt quiet. No one has even got the courtesy to say sorry, apart from Birmingham people. They're wonderful. Oh, guys, actually, stay on one thing at a time, Afua. I'm multitasking my head too much. I really do. What I want you guys to look at, first of all, it's going to be a long one, I can tell. What I want you guys to look at, first of all, right, is the Battle of Trafalgar. Yeah? Because there's been questions about my role in it. I've seen comments and stuff like that talking about it. And also my efficacy as an activist. You know, people like Forever Family. I was born, you know, I became prominent in Forever Family. Like, oh wow, those people weren't even born when who were saying this. when it was going on. And you know that I wasn't at the Battle of Trafalgar. I'm lying. It's just, and you know what? These people that were there, these people that stand against me, at least do the right thing. You know, at least do the right thing. Like I was saying the other week to you guys, I saw somebody recently in from the scene who him and I have buckled heads and stuff like that. And there was something going on in the space that we were in, and something was said that was quite unfair towards him. And I stood up and championed it and told the room that me and him don't even like each other. We don't get along. But principle's principle. But you see, these people do not have the pureness of heart and the maturity in their mind, you know, to be able to do these things. No, they don't. So I've actually got the clip up here, and big up, all credits to Got Kush TV and Shaka Ra, the brother that filmed it. You know, we're going to flip between it because it's a very long thing, but it will show you the real event about what happened. And I talk about it on Spray's live that's coming up on Sunday, but it will show you what happened. And it will show you the kind of part that I played. So that will be, anyone that's going to watch that on Sunday, it will be more relevant to you, but it will show you the spirit I walk with in the face of any adversity, that I'm the same where I go. I'm the same today, tomorrow, yesterday, and forevermore, as the scripture says. I am that. I have never changed. Talk to people that have been around in the scene, not people that were born yesterday, people that I could have squeezed out of my own front. Talk to people that's been on the scene, people like Brother Leo that's been on the scene for a long time, Brother Andrew Muhammad. They will tell you Afua has never changed. She's always been like this, always burning a fire. My people, my family will tell you, I've always been like this. I've always been burning a fire. The fact that I have now learned how to use this machine, as I call it, and my children laugh at me. Yeah? The fact that I've just learned to do this and I've learned to push it out in this social media way is the fact that these little young'uns have come on their radar, and they're playing their social media games with their troll accounts and their draggings and whatever else these little handles are. But that don't mean nothing to me, because when there is adversity against me, I fast and I pray. Yeah? In the right way. So even those that want to tell me that I have a Christian mantle and, you know, I'm practicing slave man's religion, and because they think they got it made because they come and buck up on the Orishas yesterday, when all of us have been through them schools of thoughts years ago, practice it, come out the other end and realize that that is not our tribe. That's not for us. Let them do that. You understand? They don't get it. They really don't get it. They absolutely don't get it. But you see, when I do that and I turn it into sackcloth and ashes, it moves. It moves. That's who I am. So when you come with your come and you'll come and you'll come, know what you're doing, because at some point the wind will blow, you know. And all the come that you're coming is that you're going to run from. That's what I'm saying to these people. Same thing. But let's have a look at me in lockdown. How old was I in lockdown? I think I just turned 50 them times. When was lockdown? 2020, innit? Yeah, 2000, yeah. Yeah, so about 50, 51 years old them time there. And I had been on the George Floyd marches because I wanted my youngest daughter, baby Afua, to experience that. My other children had grown up in that with me, at my foot, at my side, always on the mic, always on the stage, always marching, always doing it, whatever I'm doing. They'd grown up with that. And we'd had it when she was born. I was in exile, is what I call it, because of going to jail, because of what happened around that, because of the betrayals around that. I took myself away. 10 whole years, I was a single cell doing my thing the way I do it, alone, you know? And so, yeah, when the whole George Floyd thing happened and lockdown was on and whatever, and, you know, by then she was like 10 coming up and all the rest of it. I thought it was important for her to understand community and social justice and to be in those kind of environments and to see what was going on. So I brought her on the marches along with Whiteley's baby father. He was on them as well. He was at the Battle of Trafalgar. You guys might catch the back of his head and him trying to like control and tell me not to do certain things. You might catch some of that on the footage. But the point I'm making is I want you guys to see the spirit I was walking with in the face of adversity. And then we're going to talk about the police. Yeah, then we're going to talk about that. So let's share the screen, have a look, and then you guys can give me some comment. Right, so I don't know, there are different ones here. That's not the one I'm thinking of. It's like a full version, like what really happened at the Battle of Trafalgar. Is it still up there? I really hope it is. Maybe he took it down. He might have taken it down, actually. Look at that. Let me see if I can find it, guys. Or it's a really long one. I know it's not any of these. Yeah, he might have taken it down. Look at that. Interesting. There was a clip come out with me talking about it recently, and I saw it recently, so I wonder what's going on there, unless I've put the wrong thing in. This could be it. I don't think it's actually there. I'm going to have to get it from my own archives because I have got bits of it. It's not there. That's really interesting. Hold on. Let's see if I can get it this way. There's too many titles. You guys are good at this. How do I got around? Mind you, that's years ago now. I'm not going to find it anywhere soon. Jesus. I don't think it's there, guys. But that's okay. We can show that next week. I'll get that from my own footage. And I'm trying to get some other footage. You know what it is, yeah? I saw a guy recently, a brother. And it'd be really nice to share with baby Afua as well. There's a lot of footage of the early works that I used to do and the activism that's in people's archives because it was filmed in... did someone say they can see it? It's there. Is it a long one? Right, shall I share again then? Let me see. Let me find it first and then I'll share if I find it. It's not the one I'm looking for though. There's one where it's a full length version. It's a full length version. It's a full length version. Full length version. Is it an hour? Maybe it's this one. No, that's definitely not it. You guys said you could see it. I can't see it. Those are little bits and pieces. This thing is like 4 hours long, 5 hours long, something like that. The one that I've seen in the past. I don't think it's here, actually. No, I don't think it is. But I find that really interesting because it was only a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember who was talking about something and we were watching it together. So it was there a couple of weeks ago, I do believe, or not too long ago. No, can't see it. Never mind. Not important, really, in the wider scheme of things. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Very interesting. Hold on, guys. Just a second. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. Anyway, let's talk about something else. YouTube history. Yeah. Look in your YouTube history, maybe. Top of the page. I don't know what I'm doing. Search the name of it. I think it was called... Do you not want to see it? I've got a lot of advice here. It was 28 minutes. Nah, not unless he's chopped it up recently. 41 minutes. What am I looking at then? What am I not looking at? We've got one that's called it, but it's not the ones... It's not what I'm looking for. Put it that way. Battle of Trafalgar. Battle of Trafalgar. No. Let me see. Nah, what is that about? Hey! Some people have... I think this has been removed. And I reckon recently. Because I mentioned it and it went out in a clip. It's all good. People were filming. Yeah, it's not here. it would be sort of at the top of the way. It was called that. This is why I got to learn how to screen record and do these things, because that would have been handy had it been screen recorded before it came down. It's been taken down. Or maybe YouTube took it down, actually, because it was a really raw video. I can see YouTube maybe taking that down, quite frankly. Yeah, it probably could have been. That makes a lot more sense, that YouTube would have taken it down, because it was about 4 or 5 hours long, maybe longer, and it just showed the raw truth of what took place. It would have been good for you to see it. Have a look at this video. It's 5 minutes long. I don't know this brother, right? I really don't know this brother. I really don't know him. But I did see this guy. He wears like a black mask. And I did see him at the Sasha Day. I thought it speaks on about the Trafalgar. No, it wouldn't be that. It was on Shakara's page, Gotkush TV. So it wouldn't be on that. No, it wouldn't be that. I doubt it. Well, it might be. There might be a clip of it. I don't know. But yeah, he wears like this mask, and he's a really interesting brother. You know, he caught my attention. Not that he said anything when I saw him. We didn't speak or anything, and the mask was striking, but it wasn't the mask. Even from behind the mask, I felt an energy from this brother, because I was standing quite close to him at one point at the Sasha Day, in the summer. And now I'm kind of starting to learn a bit more about him. And then someone sent me this video today. But listen to what this brother has to say. And then I'm going to comment afterwards, all right? Let me share the screen.
Don't know, man, people all got big knives out, you get me? Or we come to kick it to them again right now, yeah? That's what I'm saying. I see something with a Ramsey thing, yeah? Where a man said you're gonna give their man in jail some peas and that, yeah? And I heard that story, you know, my brother. We commend you on the thought of it, cause we know what you're trying to do in the sense of you're trying to be real and you know that the man in jail was feeding them and yeah, we heard that, my brother. But hear what I'm saying, bro. Man's got to get their priorities right, my brother. You get them man are good in jail in the sense that they are alright, fam. They're getting meals, fam. They got shot over their head, my brother. Yeah, there's people on the road, my brother, that need that, fam. The families, mothers, fam. You understand? Kids that suffering out on the road, fam. That money would be better served, fam. Do you understand what I'm saying? And remember, you don't know who you're sending this fucking money to, fam. Send it to anyone in prison, fam. For any mad crimes, bro. You understand that? You gotta remember, my brother. But the incentive is good, fam. We really respect you for that. But it's this whole thing of like, we got to give money to man in jail to look like we're still from the road and we're still doing certain things, but these things you can just do them in silence, fam. They don't have to promote these things, my brother. Do you understand where I'm coming from? But yeah, the incentive is good in it. We know certain men in prison do need help. You get me? They do need a madness in there and that they're suffering. But you gotta understand, certain lifestyle that we set ourselves on, fam. Sometimes we need to understand that and go through that to make a change in that. You can't interfere in God's work, fam, sometimes, bro. You get me? God puts us in positions for a reason, fam. So I see me, I don't interfere when I see God makes a decision, bro. And I see that it's kind of like let the man them have to do what they have to do, fam, to change. Yeah, we need less man in prison, fam. More man on the road, soldiers, fam. Why do we want man in prison, fam? How are we gonna make a change if the man them are stuck in jail and we're endorsing this behavior? Like, yeah, we just send the man to prison. We know why the man them do it, though. We're not silly, like, you know. We still want to shut our music and be from the roads and get me. But are you really helping the man from the road? But let them make a choice and a decision in their life and change. That's really helping a man to come out and be a better person, fam. You don't make life easier, man, because man has to go through hard times to become a better person, G. But as I go back to say, the incentive I see, we hear it and we understand it. So, yeah, big up the team for that, yeah. But just misguided in a sense, though. Yeah, next thing I gotta say as well, you know, this Afro Rose and the Dylan Duffer shoot. Ooh, I'm a man. I watched that one day thing. I can't even lie to you, fam. But when the homework has come to me, bro, certain people have plugged it to me. I'm like, ooh, this one looks a bit mad to me, my brother. If that was going on, then you need help, fam. Man, them can't be in the community moving like that, bro. I don't care who the fuck you are. This is the whole difference between us and these celebrities. We don't care what they got or what they think they got, fam. We're really from the road, innit? So it's never been nothing to not have nothing or to have something, bro. We're from that, innit? So what I'm saying, we don't care who man is, bro. We speak on anything. So whatever I'm saying, if man is keeping up them fucking there, man need to get checked in his own sides, innit? The man them the real done should be checking that sort of behaviour, innit? Yeah. And just it's mad, Carl. What I did see was a bit mad. Someone just showed it to me and said to me, bro, nine, look at that. I was like, right, that's mad. 'Cause I never really even thought my youth would have been keeping up all of that. If that's what he is keeping up. Do you understand? But and this is another thing as well. Where it's quick to shoot down. You get me, our sisters on certain things when they're saying certain things and saying this and that, but at the same time, why are we shooting them down? If we're not winging them, we as real men should be winging them. We can't leave sisters with boys, fam. When you leave sisters with boys, fam, the thing goes mad. You gotta bring real men, sisters around real men. I'll hold the hand on my wing. I'll show you how to move. I'll show you how to do certain things. You might be naming certain man that's wrong. We can address you on that. Don't name no man until you have the right. Certain things are gone before you can. You get me? So when you're winged by real men, the thing becomes different. So it is what it is, isn't it? But I didn't really like that too much. So I want people to chat to me about that, Carl. I ain't really heard about that, but that needs to get addressed definitely. And if she did tell the truth on that one, then she needs to be commended for that. You understand? If Afro Rose was telling the truth on certain things on that one, then she needs to be commended. As what I said, we don't respect misguided, you get the information, but we do respect the truth. And that's just final. You understand? Big 9-5, you know what it is. But another thing in the thing, yeah, a lot of the sisters that are headshotting the man them, you lot, you see when the man them used to like keep up fuckery or not act accordingly the way the women wanted it, yeah, you just give the man them a leg shot and tell the man to fix up. But now I see sisters giving man them headshots. They're just like, yo, I want to get this brother out. Wow. Understand? That's a thing you just stop, man. Remember, forgiveness is a big thing as well. You know? You get me? If you really walk with God, then you'll know forgiveness to certain levels, innit? Just what I'm saying. So sisters, you tell around the man them certain times you give the man them headshots, man. You understand? I see a lot of that going on, a lot of hate and hostility. Yeah, and you want to shoot man in the head. That's what I'm saying, man. Nothing's gonna work if everyone's dead. You understand, sisters? Done no big 9-5 so we took this information, you know, real shit always, man. Done no. Don't know, man, people.
Dylan Duffus is a wrong one. And you know, yeah, I love this brother though. I love his energy through the mask. And you know, man like him, man like Killer P, those kind of people, you know, Big Russ, all these guys that really are about it and really are about doing the right thing, that makes no excuses and makes no apologies. That's the kind of energy I grew up with around me in terms of male energy. And that's the kind of people that I love in terms of my brethren, them, or people I like with their male energy. That's the kind of thing I like, proper men. You know, I just wanted to give that brother a shout. Big 95, is it? Or Big 95? I want to give you a shout for that, brother. Love for the mention and for the validation and the acknowledgement, my brother. And yes, we do tell the truth. It'd be really good to interact with you one day. But yeah, these autumn people, let's get back to them for a hot minute. Because can you believe it, as he mentioned Dylan Duffers, that this guy had the audacity to message me yesterday. You see how it emboldens them when they join the autumn? Do you guys want to hear what he had to say? Because I didn't get to put it up and it's so long, I just weren't going to go through all these screenshots. It's one bag of things, but I will read it out if you want me to. Give me a moment. I'll read it out. Okay. Thank you, Dee. I'm going to look right now after I've read it out. Okay. So Duffer says, he starts by saying, the women that said I drugged her has said that she was told by someone else that I drugged her. Does that make sense to you? Would she not know she had been drugged? And after I allegedly drugged her, what did I do to her? I have the official paperwork. She said she does not know when she was drugged. Coincidentally, a lady I was allegedly sleeping with told her it had happened, who she kept nameless. What does that sound like to you? And as for my son, spelled S-U-N, I think you should speak to the child that is a so-called victim and ask him how it went. Yeah, we know about controlling inclusive behavior, and we don't need to speak to anyone because we've seen. And ask him how it went. The child you said you had on your show, I have not seen or spoken to since 2020. He stopped talking to me because I didn't cut his hair when he wanted. Plus, he did not grow with me due to me finding out about him years after he was born. You said you need multiple victims that come forward. Apart from my sister, who is a recovering addict, who else has come forward and said I have troubled them, drugged them, and beat them? I am not letting this go. Really? The women that, neither are we, Dylan. The women that accused me also had a fight with one of my baby mothers. Summer, one of my baby mothers, beginning of the summer. That's when we broke up. I'm guessing that is when she contacted you. No, I do respect what you are trying to do, but your platform is dangerous. If any woman can make up a story about their ex or someone they are disgruntled with and run with it with no criminal conviction, not even an arrest, you're wrong and mashing up people's life for views. There we go. Another autumn statement. It seems I ain't no angel, but I have not done the things you accuse me of. I have my proof. How do we sort this? Your show had no evidence to prove these accusations. No woman came on your show and said I drugged them for my own pleasure and beat them with no remorse. What's wrong, sis? You had my sister and my son out there. You used a recorded conversation that was something else, mostly banter, but also a planned trap to assassinate my character. I think you done that a long time ago, Brethren, especially in your ends. If you have more women that have come forward, cool. But the words of an upset woman is not to be trusted. Using third-party information from people don't like me is wild, and who don't like me is wild, and you know it because I see it happens to you a lot. No, it don't. Plus, I have never heard of anyone been spiked or even consumed this drug via drink. It's very interesting. People don't understand with their language. Consume this drug, not that drug. This drug. That is very telling in the way he writes that. Yeah. I've never heard of anyone been spiked or even consumed this drug. No one said what the drug was because nobody knew what it was. What do you mean this drug? Via drink. It's not rocket science that she is lying, hence no arrest, not even questioning. We'll get to the not even questioning bit when I talk about the police's latest exploit with me. No arrest, all of that. Yeah. This is where you people just always get to hide because we all know they're failing. They want to acknowledge that the police are failing when it comes on to investigation of knife crime, stop and search, whatever, when they're putting it on. But when it comes to what's ailing the sisters and what's holding us back in terms of justice, you people want to put faith in the police and try to tell us that we need to get convictions. Are you serious? And then he goes on. Do you remember we talked about his classic narcissism where he tries to kind of gaslight and love bomb in the same breath? So he goes on to say, it's not rocket science that she's lying, hence no arrest, not even questioning. Do better than this. You have something with this platform, but you have to have concrete evidence. People are horrible. The more I watch your story, the more I get it. I can see you trying to do the right thing. It takes big balls, so hats off, but you can't be wrong and strong. Neither can you, Dylan. And since these troll people and this new wave of trolls has come in, do you see how it emboldens these people? I think he's got some kind of selective amnesia. Your Claire's Law report, brother. Forget everyone else. Take your sister off the table and your son off the table and everything else. What about your Claire's Law disclosure? What about the testimony of so many people from your community? They haven't laid down with you. They're not disgruntled women. And we hear it time and time again, these repetitive narratives that they all spew out. Because remember, they all go to the same university. They all go to Autumn. I've been seeing these repetitive themes for at least the last 2 years. They all come to this. How is he saying the same thing that Rap would have said, that whatever would have said? How is he saying the same things? How you love gaslighting the woman? Oh, she's a recovering addict. Well, most of Vincent Rat's victims either still addicts or recovering addicts. And what does that mean? Does it mean that a recovering addict can't be beaten up by their brother? So why add that bit in? It's called gaslighting. You're trying to put her down and discredit her character. If she is, I don't know if she is or she isn't. You know, if that is the case, what's the deal? She's at least a recovering addict. Are you a recovering psychopath? Because I don't think you are. I think you're very much still a psychopath, and you're not going to take this lying down. Well, I'm afraid it's already done. And we ain't going to take back our talk. And I'm not going to say no more on you because your story passed a long time. It passed a long time. You know, so there's going to be nothing more said about you on this platform unless it's warranted. And I just kind of wanted to put that to bed. But I actually want to get on to what I'm really talking about right now. Yeah. The police. So Styler went to the police and I don't even know what they're accusing me of, actually. I think malicious communications, the usual. I haven't directly messaged anybody. I've not maliciously communicated with anybody. That is a fact. I haven't. I've put up a public post in the public interest, and I had to remind the officer. Really nice sort of, I'm assuming he's Sri Lankan from his name, but it sounded like a nice enough young man. And, you know, he's just trying to do his job, isn't he? At the end of the day, you can't blame him. Yeah? You can't blame him. But we've been nicked before. We've been more than nicked before. I've been to jail for my beliefs, for what I thought was right. I was taken from my children at that time. Baby Afua ain't no baby. I'm not being taken from my child. I don't fear death and I don't fear prison or incarceration. So it's not really a good idea to think that that is going to scare me. I've seen a lot of the bullying posts because these people don't seem to understand that the very thing that they accuse me of, they too are also guilty of. That's what they don't seem to understand. You understand? And actually, they're guilty of what they accuse me of to a far more profound degree. I think I'm going to get a hiccup. Sorry, guys. Oh, I got a hiccup. To a far more profound degree than I could ever be in calling them out on the live. The bullying. I got to turn my camera off for a minute. Drink a drink. I've just got the mad hiccups. Camera never seems, drinks never seem to work. They usually have to settle themselves down. But yeah, this is what they usually do. The very thing they're accusing me of, bullying, this, that, the devil knows what. And the latest thing is coming out of Styler's mouth. Nothing but lies this man has told the police. This person has told the police. Nothing but lies. So imagine I get a call with the police telling me I need to stop what I'm doing because I'm organizing a march against this person. Oh, you lies, sir. Have any of you guys seen a public post of me organizing a march? I must be taking baby Afua on this march and the rest of my family, because I certainly haven't put out a public address calling for numbers to come for no march. You're wicked, trying to style up the thing so that the police will be interested enough or have enough to try to nick me. Imagine telling them this. And the other thing as well, look at this, guys. Now, you guys told me the Photoshop has come out again. Yeah? And I've sent the police everything. So let me see what they're going to do, because we already know they don't play level playing field with me. We already know that. Does it faze me? No, it don't. Bring it on. Bring it on. Do you understand? Because I'm not standing here doing anything wrong. If the police are failing our community, all the communities, the women across the board, much less us, and nothing is being done, and the stats are telling us that nothing is being done, and women are bawling out for some kind of salvation, what do you want me to do? I'm not a roving reporter. I don't go looking for these things. Do you understand me? You want to come to my door? What about all the victims? I sent them a copy of the live. They didn't have it before. In fact, they came to me on my number with the wrong name and some next address. I was like, who's that? That's not me. And I handed over my information to them. I am not going to hide and talk. Not even from feds. And when I say not even, after them, are they God? They already know that I'm suing them at the moment for the last round of whatever they did. And they seem to come every November, right, guys? Unbelievable. But look at this madness, right? This is how this one thinks it can play. So this is a made by Styler, fake page, but we know it's Styler. And also they don't understand who I've been moving with. They don't understand. They don't understand who I've been moving around. And how it is that anyway, I'm not going to say nothing because when it comes to pass, they're going to understand it. Carry on with your fake pages. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Let me see what people keep. Hold on. Share it, whoever that is that messaged me. And the other message, I can't really see it. I don't know what you're talking about, actually. I don't know who that person is. Right, okay, I saw that one as well. But I'm not really seeing the name that I'm talking about. Anyway, that you guys are talking about. Keep getting a message telling me to read something, but it's, I don't know, can't see it. But have a look at this, yeah? This is something that's up on the fake page, and it's something also that's been given to the police as evidence that I've been making homophobic statements. And it's apparently a post from my page. It's something that I put up. But have a look at this, guys. You guys go on my page on Instagram and tell me if you've ever seen this, the writing bit. I'm going to read it out as well. If you've ever seen that. Yeah? Have a look at this. Let me out that. Watch out. So you can see it's like posts, right? And then it says here 24 hours ago. Then it says my name here at the top, which you would normally see at the top of a post, wouldn't you? And then it says about your gender and who you really wanted to be and how you wish to lead your life. You chose a different path instead. With them, you chose a path of to deceit. You persuaded them you were male. You acted and took on the appearance of a male, and whether biological or through the transition process, it matters not. That's the impression you gave the women. They were drawn in by your charm, humor, companionship, and ability to purportedly land them a something, and we can't see the rest of it. So you can see that's been like presented as a post that I put up, right? Let's get rid of that. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. You guys see that, right? Have you not seen this on my page? And does that even sound like the way that I write? Thank you, Charmina Shah. That's not me. That's not me. This is the kind of evidence he's giving to the people because he wants me nicked and putting up things about how I soon get nicked as if, pussy all, as if. If you're gonna do your thing, do it in truth, and I will not grudge you for it. You gotta do what you gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. But you see, when they start to lie on me, that's when I start on fire. And stay there and think that anything in this realm can silence me. I've been incarcerated, and all I did was rise up the prison. Yeah? Stay there, think. My name is not Uno. Do you understand me? We are on to you, whether you like it or not. You shouldn't have been doing these things. Come with truth. You see the compulsive lying thing? That's not even my language. Thank you, Judge. And I told them that. I want to see what they're going to do about it. But while I was at work yesterday, I saw them turn up on my Ring doorbell. Yeah, but I was in a meeting, so I couldn't deal with them. And they never left a calling card. I don't know what they want. I made I shared some observations. That's how I'm going to term it for now. With them beginning of the month. Ain't heard from these people. I said, not again. No, stay there, guys. I think my battery's going again. Oh, man. Is it or isn't it? No, it's not actually. Sorry. It's not that. I don't know what's going on tonight, but we're having some real issues with the lighting and the technology and everything else. Right, good. I thought it was this going again. It was the other one. What is that about? The compulsive line and trying to do bad Photoshop jobs? Because it doesn't look like a real post. But you see, the police, they're not very clever. And I've shared that with them. I've also shared with them the nasty messages that I've been getting from, guess who, guys? Plastic Titty Donna. She's back. Plastic Titty Donna is back, guys. I've gone dark again. Oh my days. This whole thing is nuts tonight. This is mad. Where are you gone? Where have you gone? Oh, hang on. Wait. Yep, I know what it is. Sorry, people. You know what? I hear you, Lioness, but you know what? Let them galang. It is what it is. And you know what? In 2024, people, we're going to kind of come less. I'll still come on every Friday and update people and everything, but we're going to be doing a lot more old school style on the streets. I prefer it. It is more authentic. I ain't got time for all this keyboard warrior nonsense. Let them come to my face and say what they're saying with their spurious lies. Not one of them can substantiate what they're saying. It's just a bag of foolishness. That's what it is. And when I come on with people from your real life to come bear witness against you. Bring on, I'm supposed to beat up my grandchildren. Bring on my son, who's the father of those children, to be telling the story. Bring on that. Do that. Because that's what we would do. Yeah? I'm supposed to have herpes. Bring up my medical records, because that's what we would try to get. Do you understand me? I'm supposed to not be a psychotherapist. Prove that. Show me all the places that I have been employed as that in the past. And also, you're not registered with the BACP. Well, you only need to register with them if you're practicing. Did I ever tell you I was a practicing psychotherapist? If a doctor who used to practice in a hospital decides that they are now going to take that skill set and transfer it into a different type of work by going to Africa and setting up surgeries out there and whatever, and they no longer need to be part of the, I don't know, not the Hippocratic Oath, but whatever the registration process is for doctors over here, and they're doing something else, does that make them not a doctor? They're so thick and stupid. Oh, Lord have mercy. Don't worry, we're going to cover that stuff next week. But let's have a look at some more. Look at this nastiness. Look at it. I actually can't even believe it. So this is the type of thing they get trying to get me indicted on. The police are rubbing their hands because they always want to nick me for something, don't they? Within this process since we started calling them out. And everyone else thinks they can jump on the bandwagon. It's not going to wash. It's not going to wash. It really isn't. We've made it very, very clear that this is not about homophobia. It's about the crimes that we believe the women have told us that has been committed against them. Yes, they do want to go to the police, and one of them has in the last couple of days. So let us see how far they take that. But imagine, I'm sending them all kinds of stuff. I've got these horrible messages. I can't even show them. They're so disgusting. Bloody life would get taken down. And we know how Plastic Titty Donna rolls, don't we, in terms of her disgustingness. But imagine the police have received, this is before this, and also received some other stuff as well that has been coming in. But they've received this, but yet they choose to come after me because they think I've been homophobic against somebody who's accused of some very heinous things. Investigate that. But have a look at this, guys. Look what Plastic Titty Donna has come to. Is she all right? Guys, look what Plastic Titty Donna has gone with. Oh my God. Watch it. Look what she's going on with. Samurais. Firearms. Yeah? And she's also sent me a message behind that saying that that I have a bullet with my name on it and a bag of other nastiness. Good God, Maya. She's lost the plot completely now. And apparently she's on the run from her sentencing here in Scotland, and she's on the run. And I've got a feeling she might be on the run in London. Where are they? What do they feel like? What do they feel like? Well, one of them looks like the kind of rifle that you might use during the slave trade to capture the Africans, to capture us, you know what I mean? It looks very dated. It looks like a musket. But it doesn't matter. If it's a musket, it can still do problems. The point is, it's not even that, because I don't fear them things. We walk with a spirit of fear. We don't walk with a spirit of fear. We walk with a spirit of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding and faith. That's what we walk with. So them things don't faze me. I've looked down bigger nozzles than that on my journey, and it don't faze me. So let her go along with that. She's not very clever because she's on the run. There's a warrant out for her arrest because she absconded from her bail, her sentencing hearing in Scotland, and this is how she chooses to spend her time on the run. She's not well. Like, she actually seriously isn't well. She's a more well-polished Sherelle. So we need to kind of take little pity on her, pray for her. That's not well, guys. It really isn't. So the point is, I give you all of that. I ain't heard nothing from you people. I haven't. Yeah? According to them, Styler reported substance and the rest of them way up in the beginning of October. Nothing to do with me, because nothing to do with me, right? So it was a couple of nights ago that he's gone and reported me. You understand? Boom, they're on the phone straight away to me. I bent this man's ear for about an hour. I was on a soapbox with this guy. And I told him what I'm telling you guys. Come and arrest me if that's what you think it will help. Yeah? But there will be a sizable demonstration outside your police station. And I don't mind being a political prisoner, because that's what it will be. I will rise up the prison as well. I don't mind being a political prisoner for what I believe in. Yeah? And don't tell me about protected characteristics, because there are many protected characteristics under the 2010 Act, is what I told him. Yeah? And that includes sexuality. Yes, it does. But what about the sexuality and the rights of those heterosexual women who have not chosen or consented to be dealt with in the way that they were? This is the things that I said. You guys saw the recording of when they tried to come for me with the Tony Clark thing and the Vincent Rapp thing. Did I back down, guys? I stood my ground at that door with my little girl filming at the top of the stairs, and I told those people what for. I will dead for what I believe in. I had somebody tell me recently that they were speaking to someone who is opposed to me, and they were saying, oh, I'm irresponsible and whatever because I believe in that. And now at the end of the day, this is what it is, isn't it? If we were to rely on these weak-hearted people, we wouldn't have got where we've got. We wouldn't have got where we've got. At some point in our minds, we have to be able to go through the fire and deal with the sacrifice. Do you understand? I got this one thinking he can bring court cases to my door, Mr. Clark. Do you understand what I'm saying? My door. I've got this one thinking that it wants to hunt me down like some kind of rabbit. I've got the other one trying to put in false evidence, which is a really serious thing. It's called perverting the course of justice. And when I'm done with you, that's what you need to be getting charged for, right? I don't mind. Do you mind? Do you mind? Can you go and do a bird right now? I can. But I ain't done nothing wrong. As far as I'm concerned, I will fight. But I know the way these people come for me. So if I do a bird right now, I'm good. But can you do a bird though? That's the thing. That's the thing. But I know I can. And that's light work compared to what I have done. But I know that I stand up and I will die and I will be incarcerated and I will go down for what I believe in. God knows over the last 3 years, people, I've been taking it in the neck. They post up lies about me. They say the most disgusting things about me. They question my credentials. They question my family life. They jump on everything. You understand what I'm saying? I know that I've been able to deal with it over the years. Hold on. I just got some unknown number. Well, it wasn't an unknown number. They had a number actually. I think it's probably Plastic Titty Donna actually. It's probably one of her numbers that she likes to call on. Jump on the live, you twisted, demonic, mad woman. Do you understand me? You're going to jail for something real. Yeah, you're dangerous. Oh my God. But the police have that, and so does the Scottish court, Donna. So if that was you calling my number, because you have got my numbers, yeah, you're going to jail. Sort yourself out. Thank God you don't know where I live. And these people putting up stuff from company's house, it is my business address. And because you're not doing what you're doing, there's someone who goes to pick up my post at that business address. I don't live there. You don't know where I live. Try again. One of them went too far the other day, you know, and I'm not going to say what it is right now, but let me tell you, know what you're doing. Plastic titty donna. I bet if I ring back this number, it don't go through. Let's see who this is, guys. All there. There you go. There you go. Is she, you pathetic excuse or whatever, and always wanting to project your madness on people as well. You're dangerous. Want to be calling people crap. You see, when Red Talks put out his foolishness that he did not substantiate, she was all over my DMs with it. You've got herpes and whatever, and you're a crackhead, and the man them in Brixton used to done you out. Like, seriously? Bring some proper evidence of that. I don't know who these men in Brixton are, but if you want me to, I'll bring the real man them that I was around in Brixton back in the day to bear witness. We can always do that. But I allow them to show their hand first before I bring my stuff. We can always do that. But these are the type of things they put out about me. She was all over it. Well, you would be, wouldn't you? Because it was actually a reflection of your life, not mine. You're the crack user, not me. And you've been through some terrible things. We know that. And I'm not making light of that. But what I am saying is you need to stop, Donna. You really do. So all of this is bullying. That's what they don't understand. And I'm accumulating. There's a whole dossier that goes back 3 years and comes right down to the present day, to the very moment that these police people have. But yet they choose to ignore that and jump on me the minute they think they've got an opening. So let's do it then, because if that is like oppression, that is bullying as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. And the stuff that's put out about me is bullying and defamation all day long. Do you understand me? If I cared, then I'd be running around trying to put those fires out, but they're not fires for me. Half of them, they ain't got hardly any views. Some of them are just begging the views because they're hungry belly and they need money and they haven't got gainful employment. So they have to try and get it through YouTube and all the rest of it. But I'm trying to get this other laptop to work, guys, because there's another claim going along out there, running rampant. And it's come out of autumn again, the Afua University, of troll misinformation, for those of you that have just joined. So there's another narrative running out of there that is the real reason that I've been babbling all night to get to this point. Because I'm not having this one. This one is particularly nasty. Yeah. I'm going to try and share my screen so you guys can see the response that I gave. And actually, I need you to see, because I can prove in the moment quite easily on this one. Hold on, guys. Quite easily on this one that, my goodness, for you to say a thing like that and believe a thing like that, you're sick and twisted, you people. You really, really are. But I'm not going to let that one slide. The rest of it is just, like I said, playground foolishness. And it shows me your limited intellect. Because if you had any type of argument or any type of valid opposition to me, you would jump on this live at every opportunity you had to debate me and show me and put me in my place. And do you know what? If you were able to do that and I was wrong, I would accept it graciously. And we'd continue the conversation. Honestly. Idiots, man. I don't know why I can't get on. If not, I'm going to try and do it another way because this is getting long now. It's saying that my camera and whatever is not connected. Okay, we might have some lift off. Hold on. Might not need to look for it. On this one, yes, maybe. Not letting me in. Oh, this is what happens when it says people's camera's not connected. So, oh, hang on. Maybe it is letting me in. I just think it's a bit slow, guys. I'm in the studio now on this one. Yeah, I'm good now. It's just very slow. Anyway. Right. So what I want to do, there's been a nasty little rumor going around, people, that I have robbed Lorraine's GoFundMe money. Yeah, and it's gathering momentum. It was put out by one of the autumn graduates and the autumn students. It was put out by one of them, some of them, all of them, actually. It's been on a few pages from different people, but it's been put out by them. And it's been gaining momentum because I recently received a message from a woman called Carla. And the message came via the GoFundMe platform. Do you understand? So no one gets to see each other's emails. GoFundMe is the carrier. So they would have left a message for me on GoFundMe, then it's emailed to me, and then I can answer back, and then they email it to her, but we don't know each other's emails, right? So yeah, I got this message, and the message was saying basically, there are rumors that you have stolen Lorraine's. Who's Lorraine? Lorraine is a sister of ours that was very prominent on this channel. She told her story really valiantly. We featured it very heavily, and she became such a supporter. She was on the marches and stuff like that. She became such a supporter of this channel. And dare I say, a friend of mine, that we were in the process of initiating her into the team, at which point she died very suddenly of an aneurysm, very suddenly, I don't know what's your name on Instagram, because I can't, you keep saying you've sent me proof, but I don't know, DA, what you're saying. I can't see where you've sent it. So you're going to have to be more specific. Sorry. Is there a private chat maybe if you don't want to say it? I don't know. But that's who Lorraine was and is. Yeah. So in response to that, because it was a real shock to all of us that are in the His Time Is Up family, a real shock to us, man. Still hurts now. I set up a GoFundMe and I put a call out for funds to be raised. It raised over £5,000, which is way more than we've raised for His Time Is Up in the whole 3 years we've been here. And in just about a month and a half or thereabouts, it raised £5,000, and we were really, really proud of it. So for people to come and talk on that and go on like, I would really do a thing like that, a wicked set of people, man. Wicked. But anyway, I'm going to share my screen now, guys. And I want you guys to have a look, because I'm going to go into my GoFundMe account. And I'm going to try and get up the Afua, the His Time Is Up GoFundMe account, where you lot can see I didn't set it up. I was still in Tanzania. It was a sister who still belongs to Forever Family, who is also a mod here. From time to time, she still jumps on. And if I was lying about any of the things with Forever Family, I'm sure she would cut me off, because she's still in the organization. She set up the GoFundMe in support, because so many of them in that organization wasn't supporting me. And that's who sister, and you know that, Sister Sean, I forever love you for a number of reasons. If I'd have shown that footage, I could have shown that sister as well, shoulder to shoulder with me on the battlefield at the Battle of Trafalgar. I love that sister there, man. Love her. She made the cake recently for baby Afua's 13th. It was absolutely stunning. If you want a really excellent birthday cake that is just breathtaking in appearance and tastes so good, it's delicious as well, hit me up and I'll turn you on to the Sister Sean, man. She's a beautiful sister. Big up Sister Cookie as well. I love them two sisters there from Forever Family. Anyhow, let me try and show you guys what I'm talking about. About I'm stealing people's money. That one hurt me, I've got to say, because it's so deep, and we felt the sister so deeply, that for Una to say that there's no depth that these people will not go to. My God. Right. So have a look at this, guys. See if you guys can actually see this. I hope so. Takes a little time to load. All right. So you can see that now, yeah? Just try and big up the page. Right. So you can see that's my fundraisers. Go back a bit. Right. In memory of Lorraine, help with funeral costs. This is the fundraiser. And I'm actually here on Afua in my account and all the rest of it. All right. That's where we are. So this is the fundraiser they're talking about that I'm supposed to have robbed. Let's go in and have a look at it. Let's manage it. Right, in memory of Lorraine, help with funeral costs. And that's what we put together. I don't think it tells you on this bit what I said about her, but that's not relevant right now. So let's get into it. All right, dashboard there. We can see where it is, and it raised £5,362. And it says that here that it was raised for Bradley Wilkinson, which is Lorraine's son. So I've set that up. Watch. Transfers. So where does the money go? Where does it transfer to once it has left this platform, GoFundMe, right? So it says here, invite someone to set up transfers. Done. Confirm your email address. That was done at the beginning. Invite a beneficiary. Done. Done again. Who was the beneficiary? Email address, bradleyallminds.uk. Yeah? You lot are wicked. It shows you who the beneficiary is. And there's another bit here where it shows it even clearer. Can I see this? How does it work again? I can't remember. I did it earlier. It might have been donations. Or was it? This is why I know these people are wicked and they just put out lies for no reason. I swear it was donations. No, we can see some of the donations here. And all of this is public, so we're not showing anyone's names before anyone starts. I don't think it was this page here. There's a bit here where it's very clear. Let me have a look if I can find it. Go back to the dashboard. And I think it comes on, yeah, I think it's your fundraisers or view. Is it view? I think it's view that I did earlier when I saw it. You guys all see that? Right. I think it's view, you know. Right. And that's a picture of Sister Lorraine at the last march. God rest her soul, man. Beautiful sister. So this is what we said about her. Lorraine Saunders was and still is a valued part of the His Time Is Up community. She shared her story with us valiantly and was set to join the core team on the 23rd of May 2023. While walking her dog in the park, Lorraine was struck down with an aneurysm. Unfortunately, she succumbed to her injury 4 days later when her children were faced with the agonizing decision to switch off her life support. She was a genuine, kind, and gentle soul who dedicated her life in service to others. She was a fighter with a determination of steel. Her engagement with the community may have been short, but the impact she left will last forever. This is a sudden and brutal tragedy that has left her children distraught and unprepared. Let's help Sister Lorraine's son and daughter, two young people just starting out in life, to give their mother her homegoing and celebrate her life. His time is up and Lorraine's children will continue her fight for justice. She is with the ancestors now. And I give a quote from Marcus Garvey. But if you look directly under that, yeah, big and serious, this is the public page, the first thing you'll see when you go on it. What does it say here? Organizer and beneficiary. Organizer, Afua Rose. Can you guys see that here? Organizer, Afua Rose. You can contact me there. That's probably how Cassie or whatever her name was. What's her name again? Carla contacted me by doing this. But here, and there's an arrow pointing to it here, it says Bradley is the beneficiary. Now you can't kind of escape these people, yeah. And this Carla person, is she blind? Or anyway, let me stop sharing that, and I'll get to the response that I gave her. Big and bright. Hold on a second, guys. Honestly, like seriously, stop insulting me this way. It's too much now. Not that. Honestly, not that. You know? Not bloody that. Alter order. So, oh man, now it's gone off again. Where is this one? Sorry, guys. Right, I'm going to try. It's like it don't want to come off the sharing of the screen at my end. Oh no, something went wrong. Shit. I can't do it this way, guys. I need to share my response to her with you. So I'm going to try that. No, I can't do it that way. I'm not sure why I can't do it the other way. Okay, yeah, I can do it this way now. Right, 1 second. We muddle through, but we always get through it in the end. But you see the lies they want to tell on people and the type of heat that I get. People sending me gun pictures and all sorts of stuff. How is this for clout, please? Yeah, no, Bradley is not going to come and give us an update. And if you were there at the beginning, fish and chips. Hey, what's going on there? Oh, I didn't go into it because the boy is suffering. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, he's lost his mom. I didn't really want to get into it too much. And I didn't tell the full story, but I think the time is coming for me to tell exactly how ungrateful Bradley actually was in the wider scheme of things. But, you know, we allow him that. Take the money, do your thing. I hope that you spent it on your mother's funeral. Yeah, so it was a long story. It's on a live somewhere, and I didn't really go into it too much because I didn't want to. But have a look at my response to her, guys. And what I say is, this is the message that came through from the GoFundMe. Right, here it is. Right. So I say to her, hello, Carla. I've just seen your message via GoFundMe. It's unfortunate that you feel the need to ask me this question. When I set up the GoFundMe for Lorraine's son and daughter, the first thing I did was to contact her son in order to get his bank details and link the fundraiser straight to his account. We've now seen evidence of that, people. And link the fundraiser straight to his account. I am merely the administrator of the fundraiser, and Lorraine's son is the beneficiary. I have never and would never rob anybody's funeral fund, especially one that I set up for a very dear friend and her children. I understand that you might be somebody that has donated, and listening to troll information may have caused you concern. Frankly, I am insulted that you would believe these nefarious claims. I would invite you to use your discernment rather than listen to online trolls who present no evidence, no witnesses or receipts, only lies from their twisted imagination, and people like yourself are taken in by them. Did you not stop to think, if it was true, then Lorraine's children would be the first to get online and condemn me? Since you haven't heard from them, why would you believe something so abominable? You are actually the only person who has taken it upon themselves to message me regarding these lies. What does that say about you, Carla? Easily misled, perhaps. I'm sick of Uno. I'm sick of Uno with your lies. I really, really am. And as I said, in the next few weeks, we're going to be like revisiting some of these lies and licking them off one by one by one. I've had enough of them now. Yeah. It wasn't, there's a couple of little liberties that's been taken within it where I can ignore it no more. So woe betide you guys, because you've got my attention now. Before I'd be like, oh, I can't be bothered with these people. They ain't got nothing better to do. And I'm not really looking at it. Or I'd be laughing at one of these memes like the one on TikTok earlier on. You got to laugh at these things. It was funny. But why you got time to be sitting like, what kind of mindset sits down and makes these memes? That's the thing with me. Wow. I can't conceptualize it, people. I put up what I put up. And I think they imagine that once I've done a story and I've proven what I've proven on the internet and it's so intense and whatever, I think they imagine that I turn off the computer and I bring all of that into my life, which I do not. Bloody hell. But obviously you lot do, because once I've got off the computer, you guys get busy, boy, every day on a depot and something. Wow. No, life is too nice for that, man. It's too enriched. Come on, guys. You're overdoing it now. Like, seriously, get some help. Honestly. I can't even see these messages, sis. Just catch up with some of this. Very informal tonight, guys. And I just really want to just chill and kind of just spew my soul. But these people, I've been calling this officer that rang me up from Hammersmith to ask what's going on with everything that I've presented. I can't hear nothing from these people. And like I said yesterday, I was at work and I see them on the Ring doorbell, but they've left no calling card. Is it about what I'm telling you about? Because I've sent you some deep stuff. You should be kind of acting on this. Or is it you've come to go on with your same foolishness, accusing me of what I'm not guilty of? I don't know what they're here for. I was thinking, like, would they box clever and maybe come while I'm on the live? I was thinking, you know, no calling card, no real reason telling me why you're there, suggests to me that you've tried to come to nick me. That's what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. I better be wrong. It's all going down in the lawsuit. I haven't done anything wrong. These are public posts in the public interest. And that's why every time you do this, we get back to the same round and round in the same circle. And then you get the hurry come ups who just come, who think they're doing something new, who thinks they can get away with it. And then you get those ones that are such compulsive liars. They couldn't just come with what was there. They have to try to now start to fabricate stuff, which is only going to backfire. Foolishness. And if the police don't investigate properly, we've got the access to be able to investigate that for ourselves and present our evidence to show that we haven't posted certain things. Because the police, they don't like to spend money. They don't. If it's too complicated or it's not a big enough case for them, they're not really going to spend the money on whatever expert and research or lab they need to spend it on to make sure that they can prove these things. They'll just nick you as best they can. This is what they do. Do you understand what I'm saying? Thank you, Carol. I don't know what was said before, but I do like that. I'm glad you get it. But that's Afua. These idiots don't shake her to their level. No, they don't shake me to their level. They don't shake me at all. Oh, I'm sending feds to lock up your backside. Join the queue. Scroll back to November 2022, and you will see the trouble I had with those people. Especially when they tried to come in the house and telling me, open up the door, you're under arrest. I said to them, I ain't going nowhere with you to end up like Sarah Everard. And the point I was making to this one from Hammersmith the other night, what are we supposed to do really? 0.8% a charge. 1.8%, I think it's climbed up to 2% recently, actually. Yeah, 2% makes it to a conviction. Ooh, yippee-hoo. We've gone up 0.2% in how many years? Yeah? Women are afraid, especially after Wayne cousin Sarah Everard and the other little mad one that was taking them out like some Fed serial killer guy. I can't remember his name. Women are scared of you. We know you fabricate evidence. We know that your officers are corrupt, that they're involved in things they're not supposed to be involved in. We've seen the long list that just seems to go on forever of all the officers that have been discharged from the Met, prosecuted and whatever for sex offences. We've seen that. That's been leaked. So you expect women to come to you? And he was like, computer says no, this guy. But we have officers that are trained, but. And I said to him, and what am I supposed to do? Yeah, he wanted to call me a community leader. I told him, nah. Focal point, yes. Leader, no. I ain't leading nobody. I ain't the Pied Piper. I'm not leading nobody in no destruction or into anything that I ain't sure about. You know, so I don't put that label on myself. Focal point, yes. Information's coming out of a focal point. That's what I am. Yeah? And I said to him, if people in the community, women in the community are coming to a focal point in the community with these stories, we see no help from you. The statistics bear out. What are we supposed to do? So I said to him, and I said to all of them, the trolls, all of them, what are you supposed to do? Just let it continue? Because when the black community feels like it, when it suits them, they cry justice, court of law, where's your evidence, when it suits them. So they're selective and biased, we know that. Yeah, when they want to put up a black wall of silence and nobody don't trust police when it's for the men and doing their nastiness towards each other, they're all right for that. They're all right for that. But when it's us, we've got to be getting a camera in the room when we're 5 and Uncle Nonce is coming in for a bit of a party. We're supposed to have evidence, and we're supposed to, at 5 years old, run down the street to the nearest police station on our own with a mother running behind us telling us that we lied. Do me a favor. But the whole nation, the whole nation is lying. All these women coming out of the woodwork for the whole past 3 years now, scores of them. Everybody I tell lie, man. But what that brother was saying as well, the woman them giving man headshots and whatever, I take what that one. But that's the men that don't deserve it, brother. I'll have to take issue with you if you didn't mean that. You know, I don't know how you meant it, but it felt like you were trying to say like louder man, then give them forgiveness. And there is an extent, you know, there's an argument for that because there are some women that's just too bitter for 100 years. And despite what they say about me being bitter with what this baby father, we all know what the story was about that. He knows it ain't bitterness. Tell you that. Yeah. So it's not about that really. And yeah, some women do need to be called out, and some of them are very nasty and bitter. But one thing about forgiveness is as well, it should always be predicated by atonement, by repentance. And we don't see too much repentance coming from these people. In fact, what they do is they join autumn in their nastiness. There's no repentance when they've been exposed to the whole community for what they are. They jump into autumn and they start pushing out the information that autumn pushes out, which is fake. And they can't prove a thing. There's no repentance in these people. So why should we show them grace? Where's forgiveness coming from if you have not repented and come to the throne of mercy and sought atonement with the people that you've hurt? If you're a drug addict, when we've got them in rehab, you know, one of the steps is atonement. When they're doing their 12 steps, that's one of them. It's atonement. It's about owning your story and your wrong and your addictive self. Owning that, taking stock of the people that you've hurt in that journey. This doesn't come out of our community. If I was to get a brother come up here that we've called out, that held up his hands and said, you know what? I did do that. I was sick and I've been wanting help for a long time. Yeah, that was in my past or whatever. And I want help for that. Help me. Lord God. What a way these sisters would corral around that guy. Am I lying, sisters? Am I lying? But there would have to be a process of atonement prior to that happening, you know? So I just wanted to share that with you about the GoFundMe because that's easily proved. It's easily proved. And it's readily proved. It's there for the world to see. It's a public platform, public page. You understand? So, no, I didn't steal the people their money, Carla, or whoever else wants to say it. And mods, can you guys kind of screenshot, if you don't want to go back on it, some of what I'm saying now, because I want that to go on the gram. I want that to go on the gram. I want them to see what they're chatting is rubbish. And people just jump on and believe it. And always the people that we've called out are the people that are doing it. Unbelievable stuff, man. Unbelievable. It really is. So shame I couldn't show the Got Kush thing. It's not the one I wanted at all. No. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, no, this isn't the one. It's definitely not the one. Nah, it's not. A whole different thing going on. Oh, well, never mind. As I said, I'll try and get the footage of that for you guys. And as I said, I'm going to try and get my stuff from my past digitalized because it is mainly in old format. It really, really is. And I'm going to put the link out very briefly. I don't know if anyone wants to jump on. I thought I was going to have more of a rant tonight, you know. But to be honest, I'm kind of calm. You know what? I don't really. If you ever knew me, who I really am in my real life, I mean, you know, who I really am in my real life, you would know that I really don't business with all of what you people say, you know. I so do not business. I really don't. And the minute that camera goes off and I press close on my phone when I put an Instagram post off, it is literally wiped from my memory until the next time I have to revisit it. That is how my brain has always worked. I've always been somebody that compartmentalizes stuff. I'm a great multitasker. I compartmentalize. It's like, boom, got to do that one, bam, that goes to the back of the queue. Damn, got to do that one, bam, that goes to the back of the queue. Till it comes back round again, and I go, oh, okay, yeah, Instagram Live Friday, yeah, boom. All right, yeah, I better start, you know, looking in these comments and trying to get, you know, a sense of what's going on out there, you know. And half the time, if I ain't working and I'm not doing my other projects and my business and whatever else, if I'm not doing any of those things, I'm investigating these bloody cases. And I don't mean that disparagingly, but that's what I'm doing. And that takes her head. You see my poor baby Afua, there's times if I'm really, really hot investigating a case, I'll come in from work, fling her a dinner, try poke my head in on homework, and then she's kind of on her own while I sit in my room trolling through stuff, on the phone call with the victim, asking her to explain that bit, asking her if she can send me a little bit more for that bit. And what you people don't seem to understand, and I keep telling you, I don't show all of the evidence because our ultimate aim is for it to end in a court case. If it doesn't, there's nothing we can do about that. We've had CPS knockback cases like, whoa, what we would do, because only 0.8% cases make it through the CPS. What do you think we're sitting there doing in the background? Oh, Afua's just on here for passa and views. I'd rather not have the attention with people trying to threaten my child and all sorts of stuff. I'd rather not. But it is what it is. And I don't do anything by halves. And if I start something, I like to finish it. And we are not at the end of this journey, not by a long shot. It has changed the narrative in the Black community, whether you like it or not. Who want grudge it and ready, I feel it, make them grudge it. Let them try to recreate it, do their thing. I don't mind. The more of what we have, the better, especially if it's done in good faith. Auntie Liz has started her live last week. Bless you, Auntie Liz. We had some technical faults, but she ain't giving up, and we will support that sister fully. She needs to start a live. You understand? I can't do it all. And for all them cases that specific will be with her experience, it's better Auntie Liz does her live and you lot go on and big it up and give it the love and attention that you've given this. You know? It's no problem. We don't mind to keep on replicating. That's what community building looks like. But if your ego's involved, if you're bad mind and grudgeful and can't help yourself, then you want to shut other people down so your team can thrive. Not business what they do. Just stop sending for me. That's all I care about. Stop trying to shit all over our movement and stop trying to send for me. And please, God, stop telling lie on me. It is one of my biggest Achilles heels when they tell lie on me. I'm like that in my life. Don't tell lie. Don't tell lie on me. Say what I said. If I said your head was big and you favor one bullfrog, don't think I'm going to take back my talk. Yeah? Don't think I'm going to do that. If I told you don't look good in that dress because you asked, that's what I mean. I'm that type of person. Do you understand me? I'm straight down the line. What you see is what you bloody well get. And if you don't like it, you can F off. That's who I am. I don't need to hide and talk. I'm too tired. Too long in the tooth with all of it. You know? Too long in the tooth, man. Can't be asked with these people no more. And none of them can step from behind their keyboard. Holy, you are idiots. Idiots. Waste man and waste girl. Jump on. Or allow me to jump on. Don't block your thing. Yeah? Allow me to jump on. Let me flatten your backside because none of you can do it. You know what? A couple of them have, and it's not really ended very well for them, has it? It is what it is. And now they've taken set on poor James, man. Big man Christian James, you know, gentle giant James. And they left James alone and take him out of you lot's little dirty argument. Poor James. I've seen something this week where they're saying that James is now a right-wing Marxist. My security is a right-wing Marxist. And he works for Tommy Robinson. What is wrong with them? What is wrong with them? That's right, Alison Hall. F off. You understand me? Do one, man. Big James is the man, isn't it, T? You've met him. He's such a lovely guy, man. So supportive and gives up his time for free. Because the other thing is that I must have robbed the people's money to pay for my security because and left them without security. We had 10 security guarded me and the women at the first march, and they were very expensive. What are you lot talking about? Well, honestly, 10. I've never had 10 security since. It's always 3 at the march. And then you might have some, you know, last year we had some hunters going in because I was running with them at that time, you know? Yeah, when certain things went down. So, chat rubbish, man. Guys, I managed to do a whole 2 hours. Look at that, just rambling. I thought I might cut it short, but it wasn't really going to work. Let me put the link out. As it's tradition, let me hear if anyone's going to jump on. You've got something to say to me? I don't feel, have we got many trolls tonight? I haven't really looked at the comments very much. Yeah, but if you've got something to say to me, jump on. Here's your chance. There's no need to stand behind the screen. Yeah? There's no need to make up false allegations and fabricate evidence to give to the police. You know, I say enough. You didn't need to do that. They'll come and nick me anyway because they enjoy doing that. You didn't need to lie. That's right, Alison. If you don't like me, don't watch me. Simple as that. Yeah, but none of you can deny that what I'm saying does not happen in our community. Excuse me while I light my spliff. They're lucky. Remember Tanzania days, guys? Where I used to blaze a fire on them. How much o'clock at night eating my ice cream and sucking on my bangy. Oh, heaven, beautiful. You come on in 10. Lovely. Yeah, you remember I used to be there puffing on my bangy and nearing off my lovely ice cream, African ice cream. Beautiful. And cussing the most bad word. People going, Afua, you said you were a Christian. Yeah, and does that mean I can't tell you about your blood clot? Exactly. You know what they don't like about me? I can walk both sides of the fence. So if I'm at work, then I can speak like I'm at work and I can pretend like I'm at work and I can do the good fellow Willy Negro thing like all of us have to do when we're at work. Difference with me and them is that they can't switch off. So they alienate themselves from their community. Can you jump back in and just pick back up your natural stride? Can you do that though? Can you do that though? Yeah, man, it's too much. We coming on? Smoke that out, yes. Yeah, let me do that. Wicked and nasty set of people, honestly. But yeah, I've had a nice rant. Do you remember the last rant I did when they were the Sherelle people were coming down and doing the nastiness as well? And I jumped on, I was like, enough's enough. I've had enough of you. That's when I took the break after that. I thought I'm done with these people, man. Not you guys, not you beautiful people from His Time Is Up family, not the wonderful survivors that's shared on this platform, but these nasty trolls that think they can come on and chat foolishness. I'm done with them. I ain't fighting them no more. Right. I can't take it when they speak directly to me. A couple of them who you know, had delusions of grandeur have tried, and it never went down very well. But for the most part, they can say what they want. You know, everybody's got their opinions and they've got a mouth that God gave them. They're entitled to speak. And that's why you won't see me trysting with them too much. We'll have a little 1-2, a little spar here and there. Yeah, a little spar here and there. And then I'm gone again. I don't have time for the long. It's too long. It's too long, guys. Right, no one's going to jump on it, don't look like. That's fine. I didn't expect you to, really. Actually, maybe I'll wait 10 minutes because Heaven did say that she was going to come on, right? And even though I've been sitting there rambling for the last 2 hours, you know, they're still here in the bushes watching, trying to grab some content for their little campaign. Do you know what I mean? And especially when I block them on WhatsApp, I notice the numbers will go up a little bit more than average because this is the only place they can come to grab the content. And it is a bunch of joker. You understand? Especially the women amongst them. I'm just going to be raw and say it as I feel it, isn't it? See, the women amongst them, they need a good seeing to because they really are quite frustrated, honestly. They all need a good seeing to, mate. Right, brothers? That'll calm them down. That'll calm them down. And that will excite Hungry Belly in the morning when she goes on about another one who loves to project about toxic femininity. Well, who is more toxic than that they one day? Do you understand? Thinking that she invented Medunetta and she can sit there educating people on principles of Medunetta and the story of Asara and Aset. Oh, do me a favor. You was in primary school when we were swallowing them ones. Do you know what I mean? But you think you're coming with some kind of wisdom as if you created it. It's pathetic. What's that got to do with what you were talking about anyway? Jackass. Jackass. Who's more toxic than you? Poisoning up people's plants with Aki water and ripping off your sisters. Shut up, man. Shut up. And it took you months to come up with that. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. See, Wavy. Let's see if this is a real one. Are you a real one? Blessed love. Just a red circle. Reminds me of Mars, actually, your little circle. Crony, what's your name? Let me take this off, see if we can see your name. Oh, there we go. Little trolls. You got, do you see what I'm saying? Guys, do you really see the level of... What was the point of that? Tell me what the point of that was, like, really. Like, but seriously, to just jump on... I'm hoping that you're genuine and you will come back, orange circle, red circle. I really hope you are genuine and that you'll come back But if it was one of you that just is trollish, what's the point of that? Jump on, put the mic on, your camera's off. Let's have a chat. Tell me and prove to me the things that you're saying. I was hoping it might be Rare Talks with my medical report, actually, to show how much herpes I have. Bright and out of order. And I was going to run a story from Birmingham today, I said to myself, nah, I'll leave it till next week, maybe even the week after. Depends on how I feel. Then run red, that's right. Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, DA. I wasn't trolling. I put my IG name for you to find my DM. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I didn't even notice the name again now. You might have to do that again. I don't know where that DM's got to there. Send it again, sis, whatever it was. Or brother. Yeah, this IG thing. So, oh. I can't actually remember the name that I entered. Or who I put on. Oh, hang on. It might be this. Oh, no, that wasn't it. I can't kind of see anything that might be deemed as evidence, and that's what I'm on about. If it's something you've told me, that's not evidence. Is it something you've told me? Okay. But where are you then? Oh, gotcha. Oh, I see it. I hear you, but you've just kind of told me you're willing to. You haven't sent me anything. Thank you for that, DA. Okay. Hold on now. Wow. Okay. Right. Okay. Well, that we kind of know, innit? That's what's expected. I see. Yeah. Right. I get you. Right. I'm with you. Okay. Yeah. I get that. All right. Yeah. I did get something. Not that first one that you sent, but I did get something like that. Anyway, keep that coming. Because all of that, can go in the repertoire still. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, DA. Yeah, these people are not easy. They're really not. Okay. Thank you for that. Thank you. Honestly. No more takers? No, I don't think that's going to happen, is it? Are we going to say goodnight, people? Kind of want to talk to someone. Heaven, where are you? You said we were going to talk. But yeah, look out for it on the gram, guys. I don't know what's going to happen during the week. I don't know if these people are going to come and try and squeak you like they did last year. Do you remember last time? My solicitor rang up to say what were these claims all about. It didn't really add up to much. They knew it didn't. Do you know what I mean? He made an appointment with them for me to come in to get this interview. As you do. Made an appointment with them. That was all done and dusted. I had that on an email. He had that on an email that we were going to come in on the Saturday because I'm not going to take time off work to do it. No. But we're going to come in on the Saturday and we're going to sit down and do this interview and find out what all this nonsense is about. And they all agreed to it, we were due to come in on the Saturday. You see, on the Thursday, if you guys remember rightly, they turned up at my house how much o'clock in the morning to come and arrest me on charges that there was no reason for it. They had no evidence of anything. And it wasn't directly to do with what the whole thing was about anyway. It was something else. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. And then in the cell for 12 hours, did what I do, prayed, slept, not a problem. Quite like the solitude. Do you know what I mean? I'm a bit weird like that. I quite like the solitude of a cell. Interesting, isn't it? You don't know till you know. So came out, showed me a bag of foolishness. I told them about themselves. My solicitor wiped the floor with them, and off I went. And a year later, they're back. They're back, finding another little idiot to go and try to jump on. I can't do it with these people, honestly, I swear down. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. I really am. Look out for another face during the week. We are going to talk about them potentially next week. And I'm also going to do another reveal and push down some of these claims. I could have done it tonight, but I'm really tired and I need to go to my bed. I know it's going to go on forever if I went through all of them tonight and showed all the evidence that I need to show. Idiots, man. Fools. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And Dylan, give it up. Like, seriously, don't message me again. Don't. I don't want to block you and disrespect you or nothing. And I don't have anything against you personally. You've never done me anything, have you? Never. I don't know you. Oh, Jesus, no, please don't do this to me. Yeah, anyway, guys, I'll see you later. Nice and organic and informal tonight. It's really beautiful always being in your presence and your company, people. Thanks, Dee. Thanks for that as well. Yeah. I don't got no time for it. Just for me, Fifi, unique fee. I love it. Just me, Fifi, unique fee. Yeah. I don't think Heaven's gonna jump on. Are you trying to come on, Heaven? Yeah. Let me put that out the link for you. Resend the link. All right. Come and chop it up, my sister. Long time since I've spoken to this beautiful sister here. Let me put that out the link. There you go. Copy and paste that to your browser. I'm going to wait for you, sis. Give me 2 minutes, people. Right. I don't know if you're having trouble, sis. I don't know if you're having trouble or anything. Because my speaker sounds like it's running water. Do you know what? It's the equipment I've got to the back of it. You can hear the fan from the other computer. I think that's what it is. But anyway, Sister Heaven, can't see you, sis. Blessed love. Covered by Yahweh. That's right, Sister Carol, man. I love when Sister puts out a thing. It says, blessed love, Sister Afua, and his time is up. Followers, believers, covered by Yahweh in everything and everywhere. That is God. Good rest with peaceful hearts and joy over the weekend and onto the new week. Thank you, my sister. Heaven, I don't know, it's not connecting you. It's saying you're not connected by your device. I don't know what's going on there. I'm not sure what's happening with that, sis. I'm not sure what's happening with that. Oh, he's helping you to allow the mic access. All right, sis. Okay, hang on. It is annoying. Mine was playing up earlier as well, sis. It is very annoying. Just message the sister, sorry. Shallow star. Ah, here we go.
Oh my god!
Bless up, my sister.
Oh my god!
Bless up, bless up, bless up. How have you
Imagine
been?
that. Oh my god! All right, so imagine that. Just when I'm going online, that's when you come. So imagine.
What was that Fox's voice I just heard there?
No, this is someone
Oh
else.
my
It's just
God, I was
my
gonna say.
caretaker.
How you doing, sis? You all right?
I'm good, ish. All right, this is here. I'm just on a really important thingy. So this is the drawer, yeah. You can sort that out. Yeah. They've all dismantled on the cleaners come. The shower's not working. And also you go in there and lock the window, yeah? You've got the key for the spare room, yeah? All right. You sort that out. I'm just gonna do this, okay? Sorry, you have literally just come on a live, just as you've done that.
Don't worry, sis. Handle your business.
Sorry, sis. It was like, imagine that. The whole time I've been waiting. That's why I'm like, sorry. And then
How you doing?
Can you get me the charge of my phone? Go in bring my bag, and it's got my bank in it. Right, let me come out here so Ocean doesn't hear the conversation. Hi, everybody. Hi, Afua.
Hey, sis. How long time, man?
Oh, yeah, no. Long time. Just keep nothing. Go and get your own charger. Everyone's getting on my nerves. I'm sorry. I'm doing this on live.
That's
No
right.
one report me. I'm a great mother, I promise you. Yeah. So you know what? It's so ironic. So today I have had such a great experience today. So funny because I was with two family members who I haven't really had that, I would say, nurturing and guidance that I needed from them. But today they came through for me, right? When I say nurturing and guidance, I'm talking about, so I'm going to share that, when I was a young girl, doing it now. Oh, lovely. When I was a young girl, I was sexually abused, right? And basically, you know how it goes, the gaslighting and all that. So these two particular family members, today I needed some assistance, and they really helped me with what I needed. I was like, wow, hold on a minute. This is the first time I have felt like you guys, I've been safe. Do you know what I mean? To come to you guys for something. Because number one, I'm in a situation where you guys can help me if you have what I need, and you were so willing to do it. So then, so I was okay. Because I was focused so much on getting the thing sorted, it didn't bring the underlying issue that was boiling up inside of me that's just arisen. They were getting their nails done. They were getting their hair done. They were getting all of the stuff done. Why? Because tomorrow is the big party, which I will not be attending. Why? Because as my other family member said, was like, Heaven, please don't show up at the party. Good vibes only, yeah? Okay, what's he saying? Is he going now then? Yeah. Okay. So are you going to come tomorrow? Come back tomorrow in the morning and we'll sort everything out, yeah? The cleaners, can you get them here at 8:30? Can you come with them? All right, thank you, Vivian. All right, thank you, yeah? Nice one. Have a good sleep. Okay, lovely. Thank you. Take care. All right.
Cheers.
Okay, right. No more interruptions, guys. So, anyway, moving on swiftly. They are getting ready for a big party. I'm not invited to the party, and I wouldn't gone anyway. Wasn't planning to. The big 70th party, and I was told, be a good girl. Be a good girl. You know, it was very like, do you know when the comment was made? It was made by someone who I really adore. She said, by the way, please don't go to the party. Good vibes only. And I responded with, oh, hell no, ha, ha, ha. Because maybe I was just focused. But you know when later on something digests,
Yeah,
you think, hold on a minute. We've been taught so much. Like, Survivor, be a good girl. Yeah. Everyone's got a party. Yeah. Don't mess up the party. Who cares that your abuser is going to be there And everyone's going to be dressed up. Everyone's going to have the best fun because it's his mother's 70th party. But you be on your best behaviour. And you don't go there causing trouble. Do you hear me, young girl? I sat down and I thought, no, actually, I'm not all right with this. And remember, I haven't been on Instagram for so long. I said, you know what, something's empowered me. I'm like, I'm going to go on there and I'm literally going to blast his fucking face on there. Yeah, I was taking a screenshot. I'm sure he's got Instagram. Saw his name, screenshot his Instagram. I'm posting it on there. Gonna let everyone know. He wears glasses now. He never used to wear glasses, which means he's escalated in his nastiness. Because you know what? Let me tell you what it is. Predators, a lot of people don't know this. Predators, they wear glasses a lot. Even if they don't need them.
The nonces,
the nonces, particularly. Do you know why? Because they've shown that when they have the glasses, they believe that the world cannot see through them and what they're doing.
So a little bit like the kind of ostrich syndrome.
Ostrich syndrome. Can you explain that, please? I've never heard of that before.
So you know, ostriches, when there's a threat to ostriches, they don't run. They bury their head in the sand because ostriches believe that if they can't see you, you can't see them. Yeah.
Right.
They're
Exactly.
like really good for like predators, lions, and whatever. They just get yam up straight away.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
But listen to this. The thing is this. I feel really good. Do you know why I feel good? Because they're shaking in their boots, all right? But because everyone's kind of like, what? Because obviously they didn't expect what. Number one, they didn't expect me. They were like, hold on. So when I hollered at them, I was like, oh, I need help with this and this and that. They were like, what? What are you doing here? I was like, oh, yeah. Opportunities. I'm here. Doing some healing services, blah, blah, blah. They were like, what? They were like, oh, so they helped me out. But at the same time, I knew in the back of their mind, they were thinking, is she going to want to come to the party?
That's what they cared about.
That's what we want to know. But you have to realize this. How are you going to a party with somebody who you know is a known prolific paedophile? Not just a paedophile, a drug dealer, someone who gave children drugs so they could abuse them, right? Children, not teenagers, you know. Baby.
Remember, I know your story, sis, and it's
right,
deep.
baby,
You never
right?
truly shared it with us here.
Right, exactly. I haven't, and I will be. This will be all coming out. Trust me, properly. And I can talk about this and not like so out of my central nervous system because I've not allowed it to penetrate my world anymore. In fact, it's my actual fuel, my driving power that gets me to not give up on myself because it used to do the opposite. So I used to self-harm. You know what self-harm is? Self-harm isn't just cutting yourself. Self-harm means that when you devalue yourself by putting yourself in situations that you don't need to be around, people, circumstances. Do you understand? So I want everybody to listen to this right now. You fucking make noise. Do you hear me? Yeah? Be a good girl. That's right. Good vibes only. Yeah, good vibes only. Put them on blast. That's the good vibes. Send it back because you know what? Yeah, not even you know what? Transmute it first and send it back. Because furthermore, you don't want to be sending them the same energy they're sending you for it to come back on you. Transmute that and send it right back. Yeah, because they make you believe that you are the problem. Yeah, because we want to party. Hello, we're going to get our nails done. We're going to get our hair done. We're going to look good for the party. Okay. Because imagine, so I said to my driver, let's go pick up my mother, right? She was like, oh, no, don't come here because I saw the person here today and I wasn't happy with that. That's the first time she's ever said that. I was like, oh, wow. So it was really off to a good start. But then I said, I'm not coming in that yard. I was never coming in that yard anyway because I knew that was always a possibility. My intuition done told me that. I said, we're going to come and pick you up. So we'll be at the gate. And when she found that out, she was like, oh, okay, cool. We'll meet at a junction. I'm like, wow. I mean, you don't really don't want me to just bump into this person because they know the things. If I was to see that energy and they see me, who knows what would happen?
It's going to be a problem, exactly.
Who knows?
Do you remember
the
first march when we did the first one? I came from
Yeah.
Tanzania. And at one point, he turned up on the edge of the crowd. Do you remember?
Well, actually, that was another abuser. That was someone else. And do you know what, Afua? I've been meaning to holler at you because I got to talk to you privately. I got to talk to you privately because you're going to be a bit shocked who it was. You're going to be like, what? And it's been getting on my nerves. And I'll show you the screenshots. He's been ignoring me. I've been messaging him for about 2 years now. And I'm like, I know you're reading them. Yeah, on Instagram. I've stopped now. That was like maybe from 2020 to 2022. And I've stopped. I haven't messaged him anymore. I said, I know you're seeing these messages. You're not going to get away with it. But it's just annoying that I've got to hear about you because you're known like that. I've got to hear about, this person, because they're a well-known person. And all the while, you know what you did. Like, you know what you did. So my thing is this, no matter how crazy you sound, in fact, the crazier you sound, better. I don't care. Get it out of your system.
Right there, my sister.
Get it out of your system. Do not hold what does not belong to you because of how you think you're going to be perceived. That's the trick they give you. They give you this trick to make you think, oh, look at her, she's unhinged, or look at him, he's a drug addict, or he's fat, or whatever it is that you has accumulated from you creating unhealthy coping mechanisms just to cope with the gaslighting and not necessarily the actual act. Because remember that when you are comforted, when you are heard and seen within a very small time frame of when the act happened, it usually comes out of your system because now you've been shown that actually this is a them problem. They did that to you. It wasn't you. But when it happened and it's everybody's going on like the elephants in the room, like shush, 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 throw it back at you. That's what perpetuates the toxicity of internalization.
You know what? I really seriously believe that, of course, it's going to be damaging if, someone is sexually abused or whatever, especially as a child. But going forward, if that nurturing was there, they would believe the community embraced them. We wouldn't see the level of fallout that we see with survivors.
Do you understand?
Yeah. The
gaslighting, no, it is that. It is the truth.
Part of the problem is.
Especially in the community, especially in our traditional indigenous, like the Asian community, the African community, the South American community, right? It's like very much, it's just a little black child is trafficked and you won't even hear about it. It's just looked at as if that's what we're meant to be there for, barbaric savages to just be, used by not just others, but our own. Right?
Our own. That's the issue with me. Like, we've heard about what others can do. We don't expect them to be doing anything different. What I'm incensed about is that we've now imploded inwards and we're doing it to ourselves. That's why we're here.
Exactly, right?
Exactly.
It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. It's deep. But you know what's deeper is your strength. Okay? So for those of you that are watching this, your strength is deeper than what happened, okay? You got to do what you got to do for you. They call you selfish, but actually you're self-full. You are full of yourself. And if you feel empty because you are trying to hold a facade, because you don't want to be exposing people, because of how other family members or friends or colleagues may look at it like, oh no, so-and-so's got a wife, or, so-and-so's a pillar of the community, or, oh, that's your sister's partner or whoever it is, because you don't want to rock the boat. Please, can you rock the boat, shake the boat, drown the boat, sink the boat, all of that.
I done sank my family boat a long time.
You understand why I thank you?
Not very popular do you know what? I've got a massive family, and to be honest, it's just my. I'm like, half of them are not good. The other half I'm good with. We speak all the time and da da da. They're in America. My other siblings. Okay. But the amount of cousins and different people and people I grow up with that I class as siblings, I'm good. I'm all right. I've got enough family. I don't care about losing one or two because they're corrupt. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, and do you know what? Remember this? They're relatives. We have family.
Yeah, that's it, right?
We have relatives.
Exactly.
The only thing that's relative is the blood, and I still don't even believe that. I'm like, are we really like the same blood? Like,
But your strength is a testament, sis. To
thank you.
survivorship looks like.
I'm a
Survivable.
thriver now. I'm not, remember the saying? I'm not a victim. No
Um,
longer a survivor. I'm a motherfucking
That was a
thriver.
big moment at the first march. That was. We came with that, sis. You lot, you and the other sister there,
And
proper.
tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
No,
We're
seriously,
coming
we
back
got,
again, this year, sis. October
pardon?
24th. We're coming back again, October 24th. We're back in
Oh,
Goodwood.
yes, October. Do you know what date it's going to be?
It's going to be on and around the 16th somewhere of October.
Okay, I want to know so that, I put that in the diary and stuff, and then we actually get some momentum built up 2 months previously, and
We're
then get
going
it.
right through the year like we did with the first march, because I was
I
talking
will love
about
that.
this in January. Do you
You
know what I
was.
mean?
You really
Exactly.
were.
And we
And we
want to go
smashed
on
it.
the road. We're going to be going on the road. So we're going to be in different towns, cities where we
Yeah.
know our people are, trying to outreach,
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're going to do.
I'm just so happy you're doing this. I remember who was it that oh my god, that's what it was. Actually, that's not a funny thing. Why am I laughing about that? Sorry. That's so not funny. I've got to send it to you. So this is what happened the other day. The other day we had like a healing sister thing. It was beautiful. On the way back, we're in the car, we sat down, parked up. There was this young black boy and a very, very, very elderly old white man. And they literally went past the car, but it was like a movement. I saw like a gesture, like how he gestured him. And I said to my girl, I said, sorry, that didn't look right. And I said, sorry, sister, sorry. And like, where I jumped to the car, I said, I can't see that and leave that. And I jumped out and I followed them. And then the ancestor said to me, Heaven, put your phone on record. I said, no, it's all right. If it gets out of hand, then I'll start recording with my memory. They were like, put your phone on record. I put my phone on record. Oh, they were trying it there, weren't they? Look at him. He don't want me to speak, boy. Anyway, so because it cut out for a minute there. So what happened was I followed them. They were walking really quick. I caught up with them. I said, excuse me, hi. And then I addressed in the young black boy. All of a sudden, the old white gentleman jumps in front with his body language, jumps in front. He's like, yes, hello, hi, how can I help you? And I said to the young boy, I said, are you okay? I ignored him. I said, are you okay? He was like, hi, no, I'm Dr. McKinnon, something. You can speak to me kind of thing. And I said, no, it's all right. I'm just asking him if he's all right. And he said he's okay. But are you sure? The doctor then proceeds to, with long and short of it, I'm going to send you the whole video. The long and short of it is this doctor proceeds to then pretend to have a heart attack because I asked the simple question of who are you to him and what are you doing? How old are you? The boy said, I'm 20. I said, are you sure? He said, yeah. Long and short of it is the police are trash. They are trash. They are trash, yeah? I think that child could possibly be a trafficked child, okay? So the long and short of it, this is literally just happened. So the long and short of it is this. He pretended to have a heart attack, called the police and said, oh, I'm Dr. McKinnon, something. I'm known very well by the police. These two black girls have attacked me. I'm on the pavement right now. He was like, wait, all of that because we asked what you're doing with the boy. Wow, you really are hiding something. Wow. Do you know how many police came for us? Do you know how many police came for us? What? No, of course I didn't get arrested. CIB, you name it, came. Plain clothes.
You were recording, thank God.
They all came for us, yeah? But I put everything. His neighbors came. The neighbors tried to say, no, we're his neighbors. I said, I don't care who you are. Just because you're his neighbors doesn't mean you don't know what's happening. The boy was scared. He kept on telling the boy, go on, tell the police what they did. Like, he was shook. And then at the end of it, the police come to me and they say to me, one of them goes, he can do what he wants. He's an adult. He's 21. I went, hold on, how's it going to play? Because he said 20. Now he's saying 21. So I think we need to deduct 5 years off of that then. maybe 15, because that's how old he looked, right? And how old he been with him? Oh, did I tell you as well? The first thing the doctor said, he went to me, when I said, who are you? He went, do you know who I am? I go to Africa every year. And I said, to do what? What
Oh
do
my
you do there?
God. I
What do you
wish I
do?
was there, Heaven. What?
I've got it all. I've got it all. And I was like, listen, Afua's going to get this. I said, we need to send this to Afua. Now, I can't disclose why
Right.
we had to leave, because I didn't want to leave. But
Right.
the other person was like, literally, have to go. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for a reason. So they had to go, and for legal reasons. And I said I didn't want to leave him. But there were so many police that they all believed me, you could tell, apart from PC Plonker, the one that was the most unhealthiest one. You could tell, that's why he had no soul. Man's like, oh, he's an adult. He can do what he wants. They can do what they want. Who cares if he touched him suggestively? Who cares?
Wow.
I said, but he told you that, and you didn't check ID.
Yeah.
Did you check ID?
Do you know what that reminds? You know what that reminds me of, sis? I don't know if you've seen the Jeffrey Dahmer film on
I haven't seen it. I know it because I used to read those stories.
The little Asian boy, little Thai boy or whatever he was, Vietnamese boy or
Right.
something. When Jeffrey's got him, and he's literally he looks about 12.
Yeah.
And these two black women come along. They kind of are clocking that something's wrong here because the boy's drugged and out of it.
Right.
And he actually escapes from Jeffrey's lair and manages to make it to the street, right? Because he's been drugged and about to be murdered and raped or whatever.
Yes, of course,
Makes it to the hands of these two black women. So they're sort of protecting him, and they're saying, what do you want with this boy? And he's trying to convince them that the boy needs to come with him. The police come along and he convinces them that that's his boyfriend.
I remember that.
Right.
I remember that. I actually remember that.
Yeah.
That's what happened, though. You should have. I mean, I saw those other police officers, and they were looking at me like, "Nah, something don't seem right." But it was, this thing where they just couldn't be bothered. It was almost like they knew what it was, but they were like, "Do you know what? It's like it happens. Get over it." That was the sense I was getting. So my thing is, because we now know that even those who were meant to serve and protect us don't necessarily serve and protect us, we need to do that for ourselves. And that's why Afua, let me click for you some. Yeah, we need to get some training up in here so we can train others, because this needs to be a thing. So there's Afua Rose in Brazil, Afua Rose in South America, Afua. We need to do the whole thing,
that's
right? This cannot be just a one sector. It has to be across the continent, because we need to be now survivors for survivors. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And no one needs to be shamed. Shame is a wasted emotion. It's a learned emotion. It's bullshit. I don't care how you look. It's because of this thing about this notion about how we look. This thing like, well, I'm not reputable because look at me. I've got 6 different fathers, 6 children with 6 baby fathers. My house is a mess. Who's going to believe that? Who cares about me? Your story still matters.
Absolutely.
You're a freaking drug addict junkie on the street. Your story still matters. Yeah? You're living a double life. You're gay, but you like women, or you're not really gay, but you got raped by a man, so you crave men. But you're in a relationship with a woman, your story still matters. All of us, it doesn't matter, because this is things that was put onto you, and then you formulated a way to cope with it.
Yep.
And you hid it because you were taught shame.
Yeah.
It's time to speak your truth. Put it in a song if you can't. Put it in a write it, draw it, put it in art. Get it out of your system. It's not yours. Get it out of your system. Transmute that. Yeah, and that's it. Do you know what I mean? Like I was like, nah, but I am going to. Today or tomorrow when I get up, I am posting online, and I'm posting it. It's not a revenge thing. It's time that people. I just feel like it's time to do it. I don't know. That's all I can say. He's getting his face plastered. That's it. It's time. His face is going to be plastered. There you go. His name is Harry Adumfum. He's a prolific paedophile. He didn't just do it to me. He did it to my other cousin because my uncle was at work every single night doing night job. He literally moved in. Yeah. So I will be exposing him. Um,
Is he the one that's got friends in high places?
yeah, he is.
Ah.
Yes. And he looks
Yes.
very rich now. Just how he looked in
Yes.
his profile picture. He looked even more rich.
That is a long time coming, and I will be very happy when you finally get rid of that from
Thank you.
yeah.
I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm done with it. All these things that I went through and accumulated, like these health issues, not just spiritually and mentally. I'm talking like it took a toll physically. Physically, at one point I couldn't walk, because your feet is what carries you. It was just my body telling me like, yo, you're tired now, right? Couldn't walk, like bedridden. Could be a mother, bedridden. That I had to actually have that trust and faith in those who gaslit me to extend that village to look after my baby then, right?
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if they were obviously in harm's way, I would not have put them there because he's not around like that.
You
Okay,
could
it's
ask
just
him
this
what his name is again, Heaven.
Harry. His name's Harry Adumfum.
Harry Adumfum. Okay.
Yeah, Adumfum. Harry Adumfum. Dirty, disgusting paedophile and druggie and drug
And
dealer.
you first told me this 3 years ago. I was still in Tanzania.
3. Look at that, the number 3. That's probably why it's come around. 3 is the number it's my father's number. Anytime I 3, 21 or 12, it means my dad's around because, unfortunately, because of I'm not going to say the word that they told everyone to have, the third one took him out.
Oh my
So
God.
I buried him recently. Do you know what I mean? And last year, exactly, last year. So, but when that 3 is around, I know he's there. So it's probably him going, nah, I'm here now. Now, talk. Like, let it talk. Yeah? You know what? You see that party? Let them enjoy themselves. I want them to because I feel like it's the final countdown party. Almost like, enjoy your last.
The last hurrah.
Yeah, the last freedom. Right. Enjoy it. It's the final walk, my brother, my sisters. Yeah? I don't mind. I'm all right. Right now, I'm living to the fullest. And I'm being self-full. Not they call it selfish, I'm being self-full. Yeah? Self-full. I don't even know if there's a chat. Is there a chat? I want to see what the people are saying. Where's my people then?
When you watch it back, you'll be able to see what they're saying. They're sending strength.
Big up to you, Heaven. Speak your truth. You're so brave. I know where you're coming from. Big up LAB.
Oh, you've got it on your other bit, yeah.
Yeah, big up LAB. It's like I recall a children's doctor serving custodial for, oh my God, a picnic in Babylon. I know. Listen, thank you all. You know what? I want all of you to know this, that you matter. You matter. You're not broken. You hear me? You are not broken. You just know how to bend differently. Okay. Hi, Carol. Hi, Jasmine Fifi. Oh, hello, love. Hello, MG. Yes, Miss Hurricane. It's ADU. On Instagram, he's actually Harry Adu. He just puts the Adu. Trying to hide his whole thing. But it's ADU and then hyphen MFUM.
M for mother.
But on Instagram, it's just Harry Adu. Yeah, he's got it there. DA, big you up. Yes, Judge A. Judge A, I love it. Let it all, sis Heaven. Trust me, I've been letting it out. I've been farting so much today. That's why I know I've been letting it out. I've never farted so much in my life. Sorry for the information. Better out than in though. But I know that's why I'm like.
That's why we love you, sister. You just raw and tell it like it is.
Do you know what I mean? I just feel like going and jumping in my pool right now, just splashing and all that. But I ain't got time for mosquitoes. Then, like I'm all right. Thank you. We'll do that when the sun's up. But it's.
You're back home right now, sis.
Pardon?
You're back home right now.
I am.
I can see that.
I am.
Go on for
you know what I mean? Because I've been healing. That's why I've been healing. Yeah. I've been really healing, but I don't call it healing no more. I've been harmonizing because healing just sounds too like, oh, there's something wrong. I've gone past that now. I've done the healing. I'm now in a harmonizing phase. I'm
That's right.
harmonizing, do you know, with my mind, my body, my soul, my purpose, my calling, my surrendering. Just, you know, just,
You
I
are
just
in the
finally
right
got rid of my.
place for it. I need a bit of that right now. It's mad overdue.
You need to, because it's
I'm sorry,
crazy.
that time is mad overdue, man. I'm telling
It's
you guys.
crazy right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's like they're doing something to the water or something, because,
Trust me. Trust me.
but not just that as well. Do you know, I'll be honest with you, there's something called chaotic magic.
Yes, there is.
And that's what
Absolutely.
this is. I feel like this is the, all right, we're reversing, rewinding. So like everyone, yeah, you thought you was this, but no, you're not. Reversing habits, reverse, you know, it's like, and that's why everyone's like, oh my God, this is too much. You might be going back to old habits. It's all right, because they're there to purge you out. You might be thinking like, why am I not eating properly? It's all right. It's there to purge you out, because it's all coming to surface, yeah? Everything that you've been pushing to the bottom and it's hiding in dormant in the bottom of your gut. It's like, you know what? I need to
It's
show
residue.
you what you're hiding still. Loud and
That's right.
proud. Loud
Yeah.
and proud. I want you to, all the shameful parts of yourself, I want you to look in the mirror today. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. Yeah? I don't care. Even if you're blind drunk. Yeah? Because I don't know how to picture someone just doing it drunk. Oh, I love you. I fucking love you. You do it. Yeah? You do it. Okay? Because you're still worthy.
That's right, my sister.
You're still worthy, yeah? But me, I'm just clean, innit? Like, there's no habit that can touch me ever again. Like, I'm clean. Like, when I say my body has been rejected, I haven't even eaten for, how long have I eaten for? Because I tried to eat plantain and beans today, and my body was like, oh, you think you're trying to eat still, yeah? That came right out. I don't know, it's been a little while. But my body doesn't even want anything. And I was such an addict, like an addict. I used to go to sleep with the chocolate and the crisp. I couldn't go to sleep without it. I wake up in the morning and it'll be in my mouth, and I'll just continue. Do you know how nuts that is? Because it's just like taking crack. It's exactly the same.
Absolutely.
It's no difference, and people don't know that. But you have to realize and process something. It's the same as taking drugs. Like, that's why I called myself a drug addict. I'm a business. Like, I'm not going to separate it and think I'm better than the one that's injecting or doing the pipe. Yeah? It was the same thing I was doing. The same. I was nonsense. I'm telling you, like, 10 packets of, like, easy. I'm not exaggerating. 10 packets of crisps, if I'm getting a multi-pack, is nothing to me. Yeah? That was my thing. And people would look at me and say, but you look healthy. But husband, you're a holistic healer. You help people reverse these diseases. But meanwhile, I'm there hiding stuff and waiting for people to leave my house so I can junk binge. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh, why are they still here?
Yeah.
You know? So not anymore.
It
I don't want
leaves
those
us
things
in
anymore.
so many ways, sis. Leaves us in so many ways.
You know? And just, you'll get there. You'll get through it. You have to get through it though, okay? There's no under, there's no over, there's no side.
Only
through. The only way out is through. And
Like
do you, boo? Do you, boo?
Every minute, every time. Sis, I love your free and open spirit, my sister.
Thank you so much. And I love yours. Like, you know what I love about you? It's like, I see a lot of me in you, because a lot of you and me. The reason why I say that, let me tell you why. It's because you have so much etiquette. You're so intelligent, yeah, but you're also a gangster with it. So it's like, you're like, please don't come with it. I've got a suit, but underneath the suit, I've got my girlfriend there, ready.
That's right.
Like, we can go toe to toe, you know? Exactly. Under the suit, I've got jogging bottoms as well, tracksuits and trainers. Like,
that's it right there. Under the lovely petticoats.
Under the petticoat.
There's an M16 right under there. So this is what I was saying. Like, where's she going? She gets around there. It's going to be gunfight at the OK Corral, love.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, you're smashing it there. You're doing well, because honestly, sometimes I pray for you. You know, like I spend covering over you, because I'm like, if they're coming from me,
yeah,
and you've gone on a large scale, I'm like, nah. Certain times I think about you across my mind, and I'll just send you some, you know, rays of protection. Because I said, I know the things you haven't told. I know 90% of the things you haven't told people, because it's just too much.
You know, sis,
it's just too much. But I know.
I go through because of this platform. 90%
yeah, it ain't a joke.
Absolutely.
Right, and they're coming from different angles. Yeah, because they're trying to attack the spirit. You see, it's the spirit they try to attack. the
Definitely.
most,
Sis. We saw
right?
manifest tonight. We saw it manifest tonight. Were you on at the beginning?
No, I literally just got on when I said I'm coming on in
So
10 minutes.
we started with a prayer and sending up
Lovely.
some serious energy, and the life kept locking off. The lights kept failing. I was like, okay,
You see that?
yeah, I
But do you
rebuke
see
you.
that?
You can't come true. That's all
You
they can
can't.
do is try to disrupt a little bit. It's as much power as they have. They can't do nothing.
They can't. That's why they disrupt, like any bully. If it
Do
were
you know
a
what I
real
mean? Like,
bully,
you just come and like mess up my toys because you know you can't have
there
them.
you go. Exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? Like so immature, emotionally immature.
Oh my
Because a real
God.
gangster is silent, silent but
Thank you.
violent. Yeah, you're
Thank you,
over.
sis. You
You're
know
over,
this.
right?
Yeah.
You're over. But I'm glad that I spoke my truth on your show because I feel like this was what do you call it? Organically ordained, yeah.
Right.
Because like I said, this has happened today. How is it that I've seen them little mans all like, yeah, man, how's Afua, man? What, you going on that show, yeah? Well, why is he saying that? He's like,
Yeah.
about all the things. He's like, what is, yeah, he's like, how's Afua? I was like, Auntie Afua, I remember. He's all like, yeah.
Leave them alone.
He's
That's my
like,
G.
yeah, going on that show, yeah? And I thought, actually, yeah. Yeah, yeah. And that's why I was like, I'll be on in 10 minutes. I'll be on in 10 minutes, yeah? Because as soon as I got my phone, sorry, my hand hit your notification. It went straight on the notification. You started talking. That's the first thing. He was watching something, but he got distracted and straight away asked me that. Then I
Oh
said,
man.
okay, going on, said, you know what? It's time. Let me do that and I've got it out of my system now and I feel good. I feel like I don't feel scared. I don't feel apprehensive. I just
Yeah.
feel like it is what it is and I'm ready to go forward. I'll take everything that comes with it.
Yeah, man. You're
I'll take
ready.
everything.
You've been ready. You're
Yeah,
ready,
yeah, I've been
sis.
ready. I've been
So you
ready.
just hit me up when you do your thing and you're ready to
I
tell it on
know.
this platform again.
Oh Lord, I
Because I
know.
think the
Oh,
last time, no, you've never come on and actually told your story. You've told it to
never.
me personally, yeah.
Yeah,
So
I've never told my story.
You burst the boil today.
I did.
This is
I burst the ball.
the start of something.
I burst the ball. I shrunk it with some moringa tea.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
innit? Because
And you know
trust
what?
me.
If you want to go to that party, go to that fucking party.
Do you know? Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what it is? Yeah, it will be so great. You know, like once everybody's having a great time, and then she gets on there as the Scorpio she is. Like she kind of reminds me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid.
Oh my God.
Like, and then she'll do her speech, and just as she's doing her speech, the lights will come on, but then the spotlight will be like, oh no, they'll be like, the spotlight has gone, and then it'll be like, oh my God, where is it? And it'll be on the other side of the room on me, and I'll come down walking like, I'll take the mic, thank you. So, do you want to hear my story, guys? But,
And I know you are bullshit. You love to do that, sis. No
I
doubt.
know, innit? But they're lucky. They're not getting that energy. They're lucky. They're not getting that. They would love that energy. I'm even going to give them that energy because you know what it is? Now that people don't realize that everything's vibrational. Now that I've said it and I've let it out, they're going to feel it. Tomorrow it's not going to be as as they think. Now there's going to be something where everyone's going to feel funny. And especially when they see him. I know there's two particular family members who are going. It's three of them. So it's three of these members who raised me, these matriarchs, three of them are going. And I know that, you know, there's something going to be changed, especially like I said, I don't know if I told you, we had an amazing day today with just two of them, me. And we had, so I feel that that's going to shift something in them. And it will, you know, they're not going to feel so perky like how they've been feeling.
Yeah.
Because I'm telling you, they were going to the nines today. Like we were with them. They were getting their nails done. They got wigs made. They're going to get their face beat in the morning. They're booking in a hotel because it's out of town. You know, so they're ready. But I feel like when they get there, and especially when they see that thing, that entity, they're going to feel my energy. Do you know what I mean? Especially because of how much love we shared today. It was so beautiful. Like, genuinely, I haven't felt, and I'm an adult now, but I felt like a child again today. I felt like, oh, wow, so nice. Like, I'm like, thank you so much, by the way, because I wouldn't have been able to do this without you guys. I'm like, oh my God, yes. Like, it was so nice. You know, we had dinner and it was my driver that got them, dropped them home. Like,
Oh, that's really important though, sister. A validation, you know.
it was just so lovely. I haven't had that in a long time.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? You have to be held. And guess what? That's been the energy all this year. Everyone has been holding me. And I finally have let go and allowed myself to be held. It was actually the day of the sister ceremony I told you about when that paedophile man was a black child. That day in the ceremony, my sister was in a dilemma with her narcissistic partner and we held her. And I remember we'd done a group hug, right? And as Heaven's usually the one holding everyone. I'm there like this, like holding everyone. I didn't realize there was a whole 6-foot gal behind me holding me. She was like, and she was holding not just me, like the whole group. And I was like, oh my God, that was holding me. And I remember I let go. And when I shared that with her afterwards, she was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. She goes, let me tell you something. I pictured it. She goes, I was holding you and you were stiff, right? And I remember you were holding the whole group. And then you were like, oh, and you just sunk back into me. And then the other sister said, because Heaven, you need to allow yourself to be held. That's what it is. Well, allow yourself to be held. And then I realized all this year, everybody has been holding me because now it's my time.
You know what, sis? That is absolutely what you deserve.
I do. And so do you.
Yeah, man.
And so do you. And so do you, Afua.
I've got a lot of people holding me. As much as, you know what? I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like Marmite, innit? I'm loved and hated in equal measures.
Me too.
That's okay. That's balance.
That's balance. That's my art right there.
That's my act right there.
Yeah, and we're not meant to be here to be liked like that. It's not. Life is not about being liked. It's about being authentic.
Exactly. I found out what a pick-me girl was this week. My baby.
A what?
My baby Afua.
Yeah.
Told me what it's called, a pick-me girl. I didn't know what that was.
Pick me, yeah. Oh, I can't stand pick me.
Yeah, she was breaking it down for me. I was like, wow, you lot got terms and everything.
I can't stand pick me. Oh God, I'm definitely not a pick me, and definitely you definitely ain't a pick. Like you are like, you know, you're not pick me. You're on the way on the other scale of pick me.
Right.
You know, you don't pick me. You're like.
That's what people say, like clout. Oh, I was doing this for views and clouts. Hold on a minute. Clout is when you try to get people to like you. You run clickbait to get people to like you. Right. Listen, my battery's running out, guys. I don't know if it cuts out now, then we're gone. I think we got.
All right then. Oh, someone just had a mug of moringa. She said.
Yeah.
And go. I've just had a mug of moringa tea. Do you know what I mean? I love that, Judge. Do you know what? You lot are amazing. Can I just say that? You know what? Afua, you got some proper dope people. It just shows who you are. You got some proper dope people that support the thing. Because all of us out here, like, we're doing our very best, okay? We don't need to do better. That's a myth. We're doing our very best. We don't need to be better or do better. Just be authentic, please. Even if in the morning you feel like shit, but an hour later you're like, woohoo! Someone might call you fake. No, it is. You're not fake. You just balance, as we said, balance.
Is it kind of
back? You mean forward? Forward, we never go back. Backward, never.
When you forward it,
well, you know.
How long's a piece of string?
Exactly. Who knows where the nose goes when you drop down those pantyhose?
Back home type of vibes.
You know, and when what I want to know is, when are you going to be going to visit the ocean? You need to go to the ocean and get your cleansing from your ancestors and all the people that have been covering you, and just wash over all of the stuff, you know, but baptism again, rebaptism yourself, you know?
Be born again of water and the spirit.
Yeah. When is this going to happen? Soon?
It'll be coming soon enough.
All right, because when it happens, I think it should be a retreat. You know, a retreat like that. I feel that. That's what I'm sensing.
No, I don't think when I go where I'm going, it has everything, so I can retreat if I want to retreat. You know.
Do you know what I was talking about? Like his time is up retreat. So you know how we do the march, we do
I see what
the survivors retreat.
Yeah, man, I've kind of been talking about things like that, you know. But
yeah.
But sis, I'm
all right. Love and more love.
Love up the
I got this
motherland.
crystal from the bank today. Imagine they had a whole vase of crystals, and I picked this up. I was like, you know, this crystal's calling me in it. You know, I'm leaving with it. He was like, take it, take.
At least you know it's natural and vibrating where you got it
You
from.
know. So
Right.
thank
Blessed
you
love,
for all your
sis.
love.
Yes,
Sleep
mother.
well, rise well, everybody, and remember to be yourself unapologetically. Okay.
That's right. Blessed love, sis.
Mwah. Love, love.
Love, love. I love that sister there, man. My girl, I can never forget her at the first March. She tore it up. But yeah, blessed love, people. I will be ranting again next week. And again, look on the Instagram, look on the community wall, and on Facebook to get the latest updates. And we're going to be kind of revisiting this in a lot more detail next week. I'm going to put up a post about Young Spray. Do not forget to jump on Sunday at 2 p.m. Blessed love, my people. Big up Sister Heaven, all the mods, late comers, and all the His Time Is Up family. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love.